Hi there, Andrew. I'm back.
Hello, and we are now starting the stream. Hope you've been well.
Hello, hello.
Hello, everyone. Andrew here. We're going to be playing some F-Zero 99 tonight, and I'm also joined by...
Other Andrew, also known as HackinQuackin, fellow F-Zero advocator.
I knew you had to be there for this one because, yes, I know one of the games on your list that's always needed to come back is F-Zero, and we always kind of wondered if there'd be a new Switch game or something, but, I mean, I guess technically it's on the Switch, but they went the retro route instead.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, it was a pretty unexpected thing for today's Nintendo Direct. I have to say, I don't know if you want to talk about the Nintendo Direct at all, but certainly it was an interesting Direct, and I think F-Zero 99 was one of the things that added to that. I've already said kind of my takes in a video I made, but I feel like in a way it's F-Zero's back, but is it really?
Right? Like, it's like they did almost kind of like the minimum thing they knew they could do to satisfy people who've been waiting for F-Zero for a while, but I mean, it's better than nothing for sure. I overall enjoyed the Nintendo Direct. I thought it was pretty cool. I was happy with quite a few of the announcements. I know some people who said like, oh, only like 20% of it was good or something like that. For me personally, I mean, if you look at like the list at on the official Nintendo Direct, like all the timestamps that they do, obviously there's going to be a lot of games in there that were just kind of filler, but generally, like, most of the major announcements I thought were pretty cool.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, a lot of people were saying that it was a pretty average Direct, and I'll be honest, I thought it was one of I thought June was one of the better ones, but this one was kind of up there as well. I think it depends on what you were into. I was really surprised by the Mario versus Donkey Kong remake. Although I'll be honest, if it's like $40, yeah, I'll get it. But if it's like 50, 60, yeah, that's kind of steep for a GBA game. Now I wish I bought that on the Wii U eShop before it closed.
Right.
Bucks.
Hello, Kitsune Sam. Christian! It has been so long, Christian. It's very, very nice to see you. Hope you've been well.
Hi there, Christian. Been a while. Nice to have you back.
And Miles Luigi, Directs always happen when you're at work. Like, they used to be at like 5 p.m., and now they've been moving them to like 10 in the morning, which, technically it's like 11 at night Japan time. So like, it doesn't even make sense the time that they're holding these Directs at. I don't know who they expect to watch them, but yeah.
Right, that's another thing I was going to mention too. I have like no sleep, like still, just from I tried to go to bed early, and I was all sleepy and ready to go, and then it was like 3 a.m. Oh, the Direct tomorrow, 4 a.m. I still can't sleep, 5 a.m. And then I think I fell asleep around 6 a.m. And then, only a couple hours of sleep, and I wake up and I'm like, all right, Direct. And I was literally like 10 seconds from when it started. I just barely made it in time.
I mistook the Direct for being tomorrow, so I accidentally slept through it. But I watched it later, and I did it like legit. I didn't see anything, and I watched it from the start. Hopefully, everyone can hear HackinQuackin okay, and you're very welcome, Christian. It's always been great to have you, in the chat and be able to communicate with you. So really happy to see you back, and just hope everything's been well in the meantime. LD guy, hello, Diego, good to see ya.
Hello. Yeah, I have to say, Thousand Year Door. A lot of people really wanted that, and seeing these remakes like Mario RPG and Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door this year, something about it, I don't know what it is. It feels like I'm kind of getting that itch of where, like, the original's already there. I feel like in some ways maybe the remakes are almost ruining them. I almost would rather just play the originals.
Our mics are on and everyone can hear. Good. I just had a scary moment for a second there. I was like, crap, did I mute my mic before I started the stream? But no, thankfully I did not.
Oh, no, I can hear us. I can hear. But I was going to say, a bit odd. Let me.
Oh, Extreme Wreck, hello! I'm being joined by HackinQuackin tonight. But I do notice like a weird tendency for Nintendo to be going back to, the Paper Mario formula has changed so much, but now they're remastering a game that's like so different from what Paper Mario's become, or how much the Mario and Donkey Kong series, Mario versus Donkey Kong series changed, but now they're remastering the original of that. So, it's kind of like they've realized the error of their ways, hopefully, and they're correcting it.
Right, exactly. I mean, I am really happy for the Paper Mario fans. I mean, Paper Mario 1000 was from my childhood, but part of me is thinking like, I think I might prefer the original. I might prefer to play it, but I'm just glad to see that things like, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door is back. Just even regular, the Paper Mario that the fans want. and probably the bigger one, not as big as TTYD. I think Super Mario RPG. That was, of course, that wasn't in the direct, but that's just this year. This has certainly been a very special year of like Nintendo did that. Mario RPG, Paper Mario's back. Now even F-Zero, kind of, sort of. Yeah, but what was your favorite highlight from the direct then, Andrew?
Yeah, 1 second here. So yeah, feel free to post your the link to your channel in the chat so everyone can go check that out. Again, being joined by HackinQuackin tonight. Kitsune Sam, I've been doing pretty well, thank you. Miles Luigi DK94 got robbed. I mean, it's true. You know, that's a game that actually kind of deserves a remake even more, considering, you know, how primitive it was, and it's great too. So, you know, maybe seeing like a bundle remaster or something would have been cool. But I guess we can't complain too much. I'm just curious if the Mario vs. Donkey Kong remaster is going to include the Japanese exclusive e-reader levels, which we never got. So we'll see about that. Max Howard, hello. In fact, I think I'll probably actually start the game up here. We might as well play some F-Zero while we chat about this.
And not even that, too. There was some unused e-reader levels in the Japanese version. Usually, you know, we get the e-reader stuff, but we only get a portion of the e-reader games, and Japan gets like everything. But in this case, Mario versus Donkey Kong, there is some e-reader cards that were never released,
yes,
or even I don't even think created.
That's what I thought too. Yes.
Yeah, so maybe not even levels, the e-reader levels we didn't get, but like the e-reader levels that like everyone didn't get.
Christian, I hope you have a great dinner. Thanks for sticking around for the start, and I hope to see you again later. Hello, YS Bunny. And yes, that's completely true. It's so strange to think that, you know, we lament not getting all of the Mario Advance 4 e-reader levels here. Well, Japan didn't even get all the Mario vs. Donkey Kong ones, so that would be a really special treat if we were able to, you know, to get all of them finally for everybody.
Right, yeah, that is a good point. Honestly, I was surprised. Yeah, they didn't remake Donkey Kong on the Game Boy. Like that's usually everyone always talks about, you know, Mario versus Donkey Kong on the GBA, but what about you know, Donkey Kong on the Game Boy? But anyways, I guess enough direct stuff for now. Here we are into F-Zero 99.
Okay, I thought it was showing that A and B were accelerate, but no, so A is the boost. Okay, there we go. I swear I know how to play F-Zero.
Yeah, I will say the tutorial felt kind of pointless. There's only like 2 things in here that was not in the original game.
I saw in the trailer there's like this thing where you like drive above the track.
Yeah, I almost call it like the Rainbow Road power up, where you just all of a sudden just like auto win. It's like an auto win power, which is so weird. Well, it's not really a win, but it definitely gives you a huge advantage, so long as you're not already losing very awfully.
So yeah, you mentioned to me before we started this that you know, there is this kind of mandatory tutorial here. Hopefully it doesn't last too long. Not like when we played Pokemon Trading Card Game and you know, a couple of streams ago, and that has like the most painful tutorial ever at the beginning that you have no choice but to do. All right, I better not die during the tutorial. Like seriously.
Oh yeah, definitely be careful. Don't use your boost too much. I noticed it uses a lot more than your average F-Zero game for the boost.
Getting the hang of it though. Very strange playing it in you know, HD widescreen here. Takes a little bit of adapting.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the widescreen. This is kind of like a more modern adaptation. Something I will say, you might hear the sound effects or the music. It almost sounds like they have like a Flash game filter or some kind of Flash game sound font. It sounds weird how they like some of the sound effects in the music is. Like, it's not the SNES original, of course. It's like, it sounds like the SNES, but it's like almost like they're playing from a web browser. It's strange.
Newgrounds.com confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'm not actually worried about beating these guys. I'm just trying not to blow up from them. So.
Oh, Max Howard, $1.99, $1 per each decade it's been since the last F-Zero.
Thank you so much, Max Howard. I really appreciate that. Hope you're having a great night. Let me see here. Something you can't unsee is DK's teeth appear and disappear. Was that in the Donkey Kong versus Mario versus DK trailer? Oh, let me see here. Imagine what a Game Boy Color F-Zero game would have been like, says Extreme Wreck. You're amazed Nintendo was willing to actually make another F-Zero game, even though it wasn't as popular in Japan as it was here in the USA. But yeah, like it is a new game, kinda. I like everyone kind of pointing out the kinda aspect to it. It's like, ugh, are we really satisfied now? I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, it's really hard to say. I mean, something I brought up when I was discussing this, we've technically already had an F-Zero adaptation, if you think about it. And this was in technically a physical copy. Nintendo Land. Remember there was a mini game for that?
Oh yes, yeah. I mean, the Nintendo Land was kind of like their way of saying, all right, we'll throw you a bone and include some series in here that you like never otherwise see.
Right? Exactly.
All right, so is that the tutorial then? We can actually get on with the meat and potatoes.
So
now?
the tutorial, it's a lot larger than you think. You have to first start off with 25 CPUs, then 50 CPUs, then 99 CPUs.
What's with this CPU stuff? You're playing this to play online. No one wants CPUs.
And not only that too, but I left the game on idle for about 10 minutes, and it said you're offline, and it made me restart my game, which is even with like this tutorial, which I thought was funny. So that's, I remember I was looking online, GameSack was really just lightened up. He was saying, yeah, I'm glad F-Zero's back, one of my favorite games of all time, but they really ruined it. Especially with this online all the time.
YS Bunny, if there's something you posted about this game and you want to share it with everyone here, absolutely feel free to do so. Let's not complain too much, Diego. No, definitely not. Won't look a gift horse in the mouth, I think the old saying goes. Excitebot's a sequel to Excitebike. Wasn't released in Japan either. Yeah, Japan in racing games, I guess. I don't know. Sound font reminds you of Street Fighter 2. Yeah, very much of that era. Extreme Wreck. Andrew complaining about CPUs make me think of AI trying to write an F-Zero anime episode. I just don't understand. It's like, this is a game you have to have like the online membership to play, right? So, obviously you're playing this for the online components. And Mario 35 never had an offline component. Like, I could still be playing offline Mario 35, but no.
This isn't even the thing is, this isn't even technically offline. These CPUs are like being streamed from the servers, which is so weird.
This is very bizarre.
Yeah, but I will say it doesn't really feel as much like it definitely is F-Zero, but there's some kind of like physics feeling. Like it feels a little different compared to your F-Zero game. Of course, they have like the spinning move you can do that was in F-Zero X. And later installments that wasn't in the SNES version, which you can do that by pressing ZLZR.
There we go. Cool. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome.
So yeah, so far I love the visual presentation though. Just like with the 3D. No, what were they called on the 3DS? Like the 3D remaster games. I should know. They gave Excitebike free to everybody.
Oh, 3D Classics.
3D Classics, yes. I love that sort of, HD, modern, widescreen interpretation. Oh, I guess you don't want to touch that guy. Of retro games. I think that's so neat. And I'd love to see more of that from Nintendo, too. Even like an offline compilation. Like how they did the NES Classic. If they released like an NES Switch game that was just like a compilation of old NES games, but with like an HD take to them, HD remastered take, which is kind of what like... NES Remix was. When you're playing those games for a few seconds, they're presented in that HD, sort of more detailed kind of way. And I love that. I love to see more of that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean... Oh.
So if I'm in first, why does it keep beaming people in front of me?
Oh, so those are just like... I wouldn't say really bots. They're just kind of like obstacles. They're not real people.
Oak City Gamers, thank you! The 99-cent super chat, really appreciate that. Hope you're having a great night. Let me see here. You are here and alive. Good to hear that everything's going well, Oak City Gamers.
Oh yeah, you're gonna talk about your featuredness on the live stream from YouTube?
Yeah, so if you go to the main page of YouTube right now, there's like a retro gaming video, and for some reason I appear at the very beginning of that.
I think honestly it's a huge honor for you, Andrew. Like, you've been making retro videos about video games for so many years. I think that's awesome. And not only that too, but you appear, right at the beginning. I think that's a really
take that, Scott the Woz.
Yeah, I don't even, is he even in that? I think so.
Yeah, he was in like halfway.
Yeah, you're beating everyone out, not just Scott, Kid Icarus, and all these people. I think even the completionist. Like You're like now like the king of retro games there.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, you're welcome. At first, it wasn't really taken off like it was like the video. I think it's funny. YouTube's channel is like 40 million subscribers, and the video had like a couple thousand views within like the first 12 hours. And I was like, oh, that's funny. Then all of a sudden, like some YouTube person was like, oh, we messed with the algorithm. Now the video nearly has 1 million views.
Right. And I linked that video on my community tab for anyone who wants to get there directly.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was so strange. Like, what's with the sudden like retro theming of YouTube? Maybe it's because Super Mario Bros. Yesterday was the anniversary of its release in the U.S.
Oh yeah, oh yes. Like something like that. Like I think that the retro games are just seems it's like the popular thing right now. So people think they can just latch on to that.
I could even send a link if that's okay in your live chat.
Oh, for sure.
Of you appearing. And I will warn everyone, it's nothing insanely special. Well, I think it's insanely special. But it's not like he appears for a couple of seconds right at the beginning.
So right. I need to make a video about this for reasons that are pretty silly. And that will probably come in a bit. But, like, they take those clips from that video where I'm blowing into an NES cartridge, and then it proceeds to be like, don't blow into your NES cartridge. So it just makes me look bad more than anything. Where, I'm on the team that says sometimes the blowing into the cartridge can help. So... gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. But obviously, clean your games properly first. Use it as like a last resort.
Right? I think it's just really cool.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm speechless. I think that's just amazing that I remember for a while you were saying about how you'd make comments on like Scott the Waz's channel. Like I forget what it was. There was a community post you made. You were like, I just made a post about my memories in gaming, and I'm sure it'll get overcrowded by all the comments on his video. But then you sent like a copy of the comment.
Right. I just got killed by the computers, but like you said, using the boost really drains your power. And actually, it was mentioned in the chat there. Did F-Zero on SNES even have a boost? Now that's funny.
No, it doesn't.
So that I guess that makes sense why.
So the boost and the spin was added in the N64 version, F-Zero X. Honestly, the boost is so natural in F-Zero that I forgot it wasn't in the SNES version. Yeah, I have come to notice I only really use the boost once. Actually, twice is probably going overboard a lap because of how many racers there are. You don't take a lot of damage, I will say. It does add up like pennies, but so long as you just don't spam the boost, as long you can just kind of coast it out to first place.
Touching a wall once takes like half your health away.
Yeah. Definitely use that spin.
You can't pause. I was gonna catch up on the comments.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Don't pause. I was pausing, and because yes is in give up, I pressed yes right away. And I was so upset about that.
That's good. Let me see what everyone's saying here. You wonder if they'll ever make a new like a real one, right? We cookies. Thank you, Kitsune Sam. Hope you enjoy those cookies.
Yes.
Perhaps this is a new teaser for an unannounced F-Zero game. You never know what they're up to, right? Nintendo could have done Super Mario Kart 99 instead of F-Zero. Well, let's think about that. I think the coolest part if they had done a Super Mario Kart would have been that it could have been full screen instead of the typical Super Mario Kart, like you only get to see half of what's going on. So I think that could have been a cool HD upgrade, like I was mentioning earlier, to a game that could really use it. Although, of course, Super Mario Kart's tracks are kind of plain compared to what we're used to today, so...
Also, Wild Eye saying, yes, pennies, obsolete currency no longer existing in Canada. I'm from America here, so we have pennies, unfortunately. Yes, we have contemplated about getting rid of them. I will say though, I do remember seeing Canadian pennies. I have a couple of those still. Do you, Andrew?
Oh, I have a whole Coca-Cola bottle filled to like the very top that I managed to collect before they disappeared. Finding a penny on the ground and picking it up was like one of life's simple joys, and they had to take that away from us too. Kids will never know now the joy of finding money on the ground.
Right?
It's like the closest you can get to recreating Super Mario in real life is like finding a coin on the ground.
Exactly.
So yeah, I do miss the pennies for that reason.
More to make a penny. I think it's funny.
So I mean, it makes sense in that way, I guess. We just round now. Most so many people in Canada pay with their cards and stuff. I'm weird. I'll still pay for everything in cash. But the vast majority of people are just like, I'm gonna tap this here and swipe this here. I don't know, just weirds me out. It's like, how do you know what it's really taken off that card? And like they talk now about like turning merging transit passes, like that you can load with money, and just okay, use your credit card now instead. It's like, I don't know, I just don't feel right about tapping it everywhere, because you've seen how they put those scanners on like ATMs. Like it's gonna be so simple for someone to just put a thing on top of like that thing you tap your card on to get on the bus. And it's like, oh, there goes all my personal info, but I mean it's probably all out there anyway. So whoops, it did it again.
There's that end where you can do everything right, have all your dominoes lined up, and then meanwhile there's someone who just jumps to the front of the line and goes, "Oh, you're doing everything right. I found this exploit to ruin you."
I can't beat the tutorial. This is terrible. I'm just trying to enjoy it and have fun, but you're not allowed to just have fun and boost and stuff. It's like, you gotta be serious.
Keep your finger off the A button. Don't use the boost.
Ugh.
As long as you score like, I don't know, like 50th place or something. Actually, no, I think that's.
But it's like you just want to boost. Like, it's like you just want to have fun. Like normally when you're playing an F-Zero game, you don't want to have to think so seriously about. Okay,
that's the thing though, Andrew. They ruined it with the Battle-Royale fine. It's just Battle-Royale garbage.
It's like you have no choice but to bounce off all these people. And so then my mind instinctively says, okay, I'm going to boost to get away from these people, and then boosting uses like half your energy. So it's like,
right? Yeah, they I don't know, they have like a leveling up system. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like how things look. Like this is like, F-Zero seems much more like, maybe not modern or futuristic, but it's just nice to see it back, and like all these cool details and kind of attention detail they're giving to the series. But at the same time, part of me is thinking like, maybe some of this stuff's better off without it. Like,
yeah, it seems like the go-to shtick these days is just turn everything into Battle-Royale. Which, I mean, it's fine. I'm not going to complain.
And I don't think Nintendo mentioned how long this game's going to be out. I think, I think it's going to be out until Nintendo says, "All right, no one's playing the game anymore. Time to pull the plug on that."
It's funny how when Mario 35 came out, they were so adamant about all right, it's going to be out until exactly this time. And from the very beginning, we all knew how to count down the days until it disappeared. But no other online game has been like that. They stick around for years or whatever. What did Mario 35 get? Like 6 months or something before they were taking it down? It was terrible.
Yeah, it was about 6 months. I will say it's funny seeing people who've never played F-Zero before. Like, you've played F-Zero, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes, and yes. Okay, you know about the landmines and stuff like that. It's funny because I'm playing one right now. All these people, they act like the landmines were a power-up. They just run right into them.
I don't blame people though, especially F-Zero on the Super Nintendo is probably the one you're gonna go back to the least. I think probably the 64 one's the one people are most familiar with, so.
Right.
I don't blame them too much.
I mean, yeah, I think it's interesting. Like Pac-Man 99, I think that was around for maybe a year, and then they just got rid of it this year. I think it's shutting down. I think it's either already shut down or shutting down next month.
I keep meaning to do a stream of that, but I think I played that when it first came out. I don't think we've really gone back to it since. Let me see what people are saying in the chat here. I heard someone say it would cost the U.S. Treasury more to take the penny out of circulation than leave it and keep making them. There's pros and cons to everything, right, Wild Eye?
Oh, yes.
It's good to see you, though. And you finally played NES Tetris on your AV Famicom. Am I happy, Max Howard? Yes. But have you played Bulletproof Software Famicom Tetris? That's the question. On your AV Famicom. Let's see. When you went to Canada and found out they didn't have pennies, you were so confused. No Walmart, it's my 4 cents, not yours. Reminds me of Lucky Penny Shop. Remember that odd channel? No, I don't think I've seen that Extreme Wreck. There's no coins in Canada anymore, Diego. No, the nickel's the lowest that we have now, but most people here pay with cards and tapping and all that. It's very rare to see someone paying with cash anymore. Except me, I like to hold everyone up, although I don't typically pay with all nickels or something, so it's not that hard to pay with cash. Let me see. Pac 99 was around for a few years before they said they were going to take it down. Right? But Mario 35 didn't even get a year, so I don't know why they hated Mario 35 so much.
Forever.
Let me see here. Booster in the original F-Zero, but they work differently.
Oh, right. Yeah, there was boost. They were, each lap, there was, about, I think, a max of 3 boosts you could get. and they wouldn't use your health. They would just, once you use them, they go on for like, I don't know, like 5 to 10 seconds, and then you can't stop the boost. You can brake to like hold it back.
What game are you playing with the Hyper Shot, Max Howard? Do you have like Hyper Sports on the Famicom? Hyper Shot was that Konami accessory, right? That was like required for a couple of games. Let me see here. Now you're imagining that they only made this as a cheap way to please F-Zero fans here in the USA. You know what I mean? Extreme Wreck. Like I'm curious where the idea came from that, you know, F-Zero needed an online battle royale. Like, it's cool. I mean, again, better having this than not. And I'm actually excited to, you know, play against other people. What is this? Oh, it's like starts out really wide or something, and I'll be racing.
Yeah, during a 99 match, everyone starts out in like a wide area, and then you're on the track.
Interesting. You know what we need? We need 99-player Mario Kart. I know we talked about the Super Nintendo one, but like Mario Kart 8, let's do it. 99 people at once.
Speaking of that, they're going to be shutting down Mario Kart Tour. Well, not shutting down, but like they're no longer going to be adding new updates to Mario Kart Tour.
Right.
You know, the mobile, which I guess Nintendo's like, all right, we got this stuff going on Booster Pack. Let's get rid of that freaking mobile game.
Yeah, there really did seem to be an effort to transfer pretty much like everything from the from Tour into the Booster Pass content.
Right. Regarding that too, there was a lot of Booster Pack stuff showed off today for just the characters. Like there was Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, what the heck else? There was like I think like a Peach. Oh yeah, that's right, Peachette.
Peachette. Literally exactly like Peach, but she has a new hat.
From Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. What a mouthful of a name. Yeah, oh yeah, and I was wrong, by the way, Andrew. I was telling you that there was going to be 15 minutes worth of Super Mario Wonder. I was wrong. 5 seconds of Super Mario Wonder in the Direct today. Can you believe it?
I mean, considering that you know, it had its own Direct, I guess they didn't want to harp on it.
They're learning.
I'm personally shocked that there was as many new announcements as there was. Like, you figure they wouldn't want to take attention away from all the things coming out before Christmas and the holidays. You know, that's what they want everyone to get their wallets ready for. But by announcing so many things that come out in, like, January, and all you're doing is making some people say, maybe I won't spend money on that game now and I'll save it for next year or something like that. I find it an interesting business strategy, and I won't question them because I'm not the multi-billion-dollar company. It just seems kind of odd.
Right? It definitely is odd. I will say as well, online, Nintendo was making this Direct out as like they were going to talk about games releasing this year. They didn't say like that was supposed to be the focus, and most of the games that were shown off today are games that were like they're coming out next year. In fact, I think the first game they showed off was like February, which I don't know. They're pulling a Sakurai again. He's like, I'm not going to work on Smash Bros. Anymore. Actually, I am. There's not going to be DLC for Smash Bros. There is. I think it's just a thing that happens at Nintendo now.
Wild Eye, I predict Super Mario Wonder will be a short game. We analyzed the trailer together, and what did we see? Like 6 worlds or something? Or no, it was like 6 worlds, and then it looked like the hub world, and then probably a final world. So it will probably be about the average new Super Mario Brothers length, which compared to a 3D Mario probably isn't going to be as long. We need the 99 people version of Balls 3D, says Extreme Wreck. Let's do it. Let's just turn every game into a 99-person battle royale.
Balls 3D. That's great.
All right, so do I actually get to play for real now?
Yes, you do. It only took. Oh, I just realized something. When you're starting a new race, the Twitch, there's like a Twitch notification sound that plays. That's so weird.
Vote for a track. Interesting. Oh, Sand Ocean 1. Okay, all right. Here we go. Doom Classic 99, Diego. Right? Let's just turn everything 99. Lot Wild Eye. If you don't mind, Wild Eye, what is your interest in Lot? It's a cool game. I'm just curious, why it holds such high regard.
I've never heard of that. Lot.
It was a Famicom game.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's like, there's this grid, and you gotta get these balls into, like, the certain holes to get points. Again, cool game. Just not, I'm shocked, to hear it brought up.
Yeah, it sounds really neat. I'll have to check it out sometime.
So look at this. This is a freaking mess.
Right? So, I will say, I think the idea, well, it's debatable. You just said about being a freaking mess, but F-Zero is known for having a lot of cars on screen and being chaotical. I think it fits F-Zero, but everything else, it's like, I don't know. Battle-Royale.
I'm just being bumped into oblivion. Like, I'm just being bumped until all my health is gone. Right, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
But the thing is regarding F-Zero is, like, you can, like, be really good, and you won't, like, things won't be a problem for you. But in this case, like, there's just so many people bumping into you that's beyond your control that it's a little hard to control. And the thing is, too, I'm noticing, because usually when you get bumped by a car in F-Zero, you'll just fly all over the track. You'll ping-pong pachinko all over the place.
Right.
In this case, I'm noticing when you get hit by a car, yeah, you do get, bumped around a little bit, but in the original, you would just go bam, bam, like, you would hit, you couldn't stop, like, you'd go nuts.
Is there any reason to not spin, like, all the time? Does it use energy or something?
No, it doesn't. So really, it's honestly spin to your heart's content. If anything, it's just probably better to strategically use the spins.
I like how it shows the kind of exploded remains of other players on the ground.
Right? There was a time when I killed someone and it gave me, like, it refilled my health meter.
Oh, nice. I mean, so that makes sense then. How, like, when you killed someone in Mario 35, you'd get, like, some of their coins.
Yeah, the thing is, though, it didn't happen every time. I've only ever had this happen to me once. And I think I've killed, like, maybe 10 people so far. I think it was, like, the first person that, like, it refilled, like all my health bar.
I always forget to look at the meter up there to see if I have that wings thing. I always forget. It should indicate it better. It should be, like, a big blaring alarm on screen. You can use the cheap thing.
There is, like a flashing, like, a sound effect.
I guess I have the volume down a little bit now, I guess. So I guess I didn't hear it. Okay, well, that was our first real race. 36th. Almost the top third. I guess I'll take it.
Kick the Pumpkin brings up a good point. They said about, I remember when I was 16, or I mean, I remember, yeah, when I was 16, or I remember when 16 was too many players. I remember when I was 16. I don't know if they were 16. But anyways, yeah, they said 16 players was too many. I remember, like, just the evolution. Like, there was 2 players, the NES, really multiplayer on the NES. It was more so just passing the controller around. And then, like, the SNES, that felt like the system that was, like, dedicated to 2 players. And of course, there was the multi-tap for the NES and SNES. But then the N64 just had it built right in. And then there's the PlayStation that had, 2 controllers.
They went back to the 2 again.
Yeah, and then, but you could get a multi-tap, of course, and they did that with the PS2 as well. And then, well, of course, then there was the Sega Saturn. That
went back to 2 again, too. The Sega Saturn had the multi-tap for, like, 6 players. 6-player Bomberman, I think, is the big thing on the Saturn. Palpuck says they don't have turn signal technology in the future. Maybe it's like Star Wars. It looks like the future, but it's actually the past.
So, yeah, these are actually considered machines, not cars. So I don't know if machines warrant having turn signals.
Kid Chameleon 99 says Extreme Wreck. Wild Eye, you find Lot to be uniquely exquisite. And I love that, those obscure games out there. Gotta love them. Tuxedo Worth, hope you're having a great night. I don't know if I'd get into this one. You've played F-Zero games before, but the idea of a Battle Royale, I gotta press a button here. I got a ticket, everybody. Whoa, I'm special now.
You can, like, buy new paint jobs and stuff for your, vehicles or machines.
I'm not sure I'm gonna play it enough to worry about the cosmetics. But cool that option's available for those who want it.
I don't think Mario 35 had that, where you could look like a Wario Mario or something.
I'm surprised they didn't add in all of the like Mario Maker costumes, which didn't come back in Mario Maker 2.
Right?
They could have added those in. They could have done something like that. Too many people Tuxedo with. Yes. Yeah, kick the pumpkin. Yes. You don't even consider N64 retro. It was like yesterday, says Wild Eye. It's horrible, right? Like, just how far back, do we call retro now?
I mean, I'm having a hard time considering the Wii retro. And we're at that point now.
Well, like, I have a retro game collecting guide, I think printed in 2003. And it doesn't have Super Nintendo in it. I think the newest console is NES. So that tells you right there that, in 2003, something released in 1990 still wasn't seen as retro. But that's only 13 years. So, at this point, that book would probably consider, at the very least, GameCube and PS2, maybe even the Wii retro. Like, it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts.
Right?
And of course, that book lists like Little Samson at like $20 and stuff. It kills you. I was talking with another friend today, and he has a complete in box copy of Pokemon Box on the GameCube, and it's like $8,000 now. It's like, holy crap!
That's ridiculous.
And he's like, I bought it like 7 years ago when it was $300. It's like, oh, it hurts. It hurts so much. But then I have my things too. Like, I was looking up Jack Bros, and I've told about how it was so hard to pay $50 for that back in 2006. I had to tough it out just to complete the Virtual Boy collection, and now that's like it's getting up to like 1,000. It's like, oh my god, what is happening?
Then there's Clay Fighters 63 and a half or whatever.
Yeah. The sculptor's cut. That one goes up like another $100 every couple months. It's ridiculous.
It is. And I was going to get Fire Emblem Path of Radiance for 100, and that was when people were saying that was expensive, and I was just like, I should just bit the bullet. That was like 2016, 17, where you could get it, I think either the disc or complete in box, at least the disc. And honestly, that's nothing compared to like the 300, 400. Oh shoot, the game's flashing at me saying rank out zone, even though I'm not even in that area yet.
Oof.
Now I have to use the boost, I guess.
There's no need for the inclusion of those gray racers. Like, it's already crazy enough. You don't need those. Like, I mean, I guess they kind of make sense in like the Super Nintendo. I'm about to die, literally, because I've done nothing wrong, but everyone keeps bumping into me.
The main incentive, I guess, of those gray racers is so that way you can bump them and get some of those points.
Oh, okay. We is the Dark Ages. Menace Beach 99 says Extreme Wreck. Hey, Bible Adventures 99. That's what we need. Or how about Bible Buffet? If anyone knows Bible Buffet, it's like Candyland on the NES mixed with Zelda-styled gameplay and Bible trivia questions that aren't even on screen. You have to own like an individual book that came with the box to read the questions out of that nobody owns. So it just comes to guessing true or false.
Oh, your rank goes down in this?
Did my rank go down, or did yours go down?
When I lost a tournament,
oh,
sucked some of my ranked. That's ridiculous. Just like Mario Kart.
Wow, is Action 52 that high now as well? I still have the black Nintendo sleeve that I bought my copy of Action 52 in. That priced it at $50 back in like 2008. Ugh. $50 was a hefty price for a retro game back then. It hurt to pay that, and but I'm happy for the times I did, I guess. Just how ridiculous things are now.
Oh, this is kind of sad. This reminds you of like games like Rocket League, where they would add like loot boxes and stuff. I unlocked a new boost color.
a new boost. There you go.
Yeah, a new color of my boost, not a different type of boost, but a color.
Powpuck, the blood of Christ is. Oh shoot! I'm holding A. Is next to the macaroni. I'm in 99th, everyone. This is gonna be the greatest comeback of all time. Ugh. The Holy Grail located in Pizza Land. Although first you must traverse Jelly Bean Land. I don't know if you've ever played Bible Buffet. Just a funny NES game.
No, I haven't. Is that a like a like a unlicensed?
Yeah, Wisdom Tree at their finest. It's actually, all things considered, not the worst unlicensed game by a long shot.
Okay. Yeah, but I gotta say, I think these Nintendo Directs, I don't know if I'm going to keep waking up for them. I mean, I do get very excited, but I don't know if I want to keep dedicating my entire schedule to Nintendo Direct waking up. I mean, there was some decent stuff announced. I would say it was one of the better ones. I was surprised how many people, I just see, like, how many people just want, like, expectations.
Well, my
like,
expectations,
like.
there was an announcement today that completely blew my expectations away. Do you know which game that was?
Is it something I would know of?
Maybe not. It's probably to 99% of people, it was like a nothing burger. It was the game immediately preceding the Princess Peach game, which I have to say I've heard nobody talk about. And the fact that you haven't brought it up either, I find very interesting. I don't think
I'm trying to remember.
I don't think it was like
what game? Oh, it was a DS game. It was it was like, I don't remember the name of it. I had to look it up because a lot of DS games in this day and age, like Ghost Trick, like, are just super expensive, and I was surprised how cheap it was. I don't remember what it was because I looked it up, and I was like, I just woke up at that time, and it was like $15 for just the cartridge. And they have like an unreleased like Z version or something. I forget. Not maybe. I'm probably talking smoke at this point, but it's a puzzle game starring a female protagonist. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so it was Trace Memory / Another Code, as it was known in Europe and Japan, which they seem to be streamlining throughout the regions now. It was like one of the first DS games out there, first kind of DS adventure puzzle games, and it was very primitive. And it looks like the remaster is really kind of redoing everything. It's going to be more of like a, it's a completely redone game. It will probably feel like a completely different game because of just how much they're updating it, which looks fantastic. And then the Wii sequel, which again was only released in Europe and Japan, but I thankfully had the chance to play it, was really good as well. So why am I called Andrew Ham? Or is that someone else?
Oh, that's someone else.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait. Is it?
You're called Andrew. What's this? I forget what you said.
Oh, yeah, the Komejirushi, the Japanese asterisk there. And then it's funny, Andrew Ham right behind me.
Oh, so I didn't know this. So actually, there is a good reason to save your spin. You know those golden cars that appear with all the points? If you spin into that, it drops a ton of points out, and they'll home in onto you. And I just instantly filled up my my whatever Rainbow Road meter, I'll call it.
And let me see, Tuxedo Worth. Isn't what did YS Bunny say? Was it back up a little bit? The best unlicensed game is Pac-Man NES. So Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man have officially licensed Namco versions, but before each of those, there was actually a licensed Tengen version, and then once they went away from the Nintendo licensing, they released an unlicensed version of the same game. And then there's unlicensed Tengen Ms. Pac-Man, which is a completely different game from the later released Namco Ms. Pac-Man. And people say that the Tengen one is the one that they prefer, which, yeah, it actually has a lot of features that aren't in the other one, which is kind of cool.
What is this? They put me on some like team matchup, like Mario Kart. Like there's like 2 teams for like balloon battle or something. They put me on a team for some reason, and then I ended up losing, even though I did really well.
Matthew, hello. Hope you're having a great night. So they put you on a team? There's team matches?
Yeah, they put me in like a pink and green team of all things instead of blue and red, like Mario Kart. And I was forced to, even though I did like really well, I got like 5th place. Everyone else on my team did awful. And then I ended up losing. It was so silly. It's like a special event. Oh, because it's team battle right now. I didn't even see that. There's like different Grand Prix that happen every 10 minutes. It's so strange how fast paced this game is. I mean, it's F-Zero, so I guess it makes sense.
Funny seeing me fail, says Matthew. Seeing you fail. Huh. I don't think I've done too bad. In fact, the worst I did was during that tutorial part there, but we're getting the hang of it now. Is there a reason I'm so... I mean, I guess I should be boosting. I guess that's why everyone's getting ahead.
You got boost power!
Yeah, right? Except now they just start it with you. Or do they?
Yeah.
No, actually, you don't get it until after the first. Interesting.
I will say, as well, an F-Zero game was rumored for a long time about, like, someone even said you got boost power. It was like last year I heard on like Spawn Waves channel, and I guess it should have been expected we got something F-Zero because it's been talked about for a while. And you know, speaking of like F-Zero, like GameCube stuff, it seems like Nintendo's opting to remaster GameCube games rather than making a GameCube online. You know, we got Metroid Prime remaster, Pikmin 1 and 2 HD, you know, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. I don't think we're gonna end up getting a GameCube online, it seems.
Yeah, no, of course, Sunshine was featured in that All Stars,
right.
but I definitely agree. It definitely seems like, you know, they released the GameCube games through other means. I don't think we're getting a GameCube online,
Which is certainly unfortunate, considering I think it would be a lot more ideal to do it that way. It'd be easier, and it would help a lot with these awful prices regarding GameCube games. Because like when Sunshine was re-released, it was going up to there into like $50, $60, and then when it got a re-release through 3D All Stars, it went down to $20 for the GameCube version. I was like, wow. Of course, that's in this market, it's kind of hard to really say because it's, you know, that was like during 2020 when things were starting to get really bad. Now it's like, how much money can we make off of this game I found in the dumpster, guys? Or something.
Yeah, it seems like nothing is you know, free from skyrocketing in price these days.
Exactly.
Someone will always find a reason to, you know, for a game to jack and forth. I've had something in my eye this whole match. It's been the absolute worst, and there's just no chance to do anything about it. That's so crazy. But yeah, so how many tracks are there? Because I'm already seeing, you know, we've been playing like the same tracks over and over again.
It looks like, so if you do the special event, which is one tab to the right in the main menu, you can get different tracks easier. But I'm noticing they seem to have, you know, Death Wind. I'm hoping Fire Field. I do like me some Fire Field. Let's see, Death Wind, Sand Canyon, of course, Big Blue and Mute City.
Okay, so they have a nice chunk in there.
Yeah.
Although I'm definitely already noticing how it feels like, you know, it's kind of the same thing every time.
Right?
Unlike Mario 35, where it's like, you know, 32 levels, which one are you going to go to next sort of thing.
Exactly, right? And like regarding that too, a lot of people were mentioning, like, usually in these 99 games, once you get first place, I'm uninstalling the game. A lot of people will do that. Like, I know a lot of people, like, I got my first place in Tetris 99, uninstalled or something.
I know I got at least one first place in 99, maybe two, but yeah, I haven't played that in a bit. Do I remember Fun? Do I remember Fun? Oh yeah, Fun, all day, every day. Being hit in F-Zero, be like GIF of Stewie Griffin falling down the stairs, it's true. The Golden Kabuto booted you to the transparent track. That's an incredible gameplay mechanic. Yeah, so you bump into that gold guy. You know, don't bump into anything, but when you see that gold guy, you just crash all day.
Exactly. I don't think I've ever gotten first on Tetris 99. I'm awful at Tetris. I don't like puzzle games. Now Mario 35, I got second, unfortunately.
Oh, well, that's good.
I wasn't really. I think I played it. I didn't play it at all until the last few days. It was going out of rotation. Unfortunately, I wish I did, but that was during, like, when it released. It was during, you know, that very fun year, everyone's favorite year, of course. And I wasn't really in that great of a place at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I probably should have played it because it would have kept my mind off of, you know, how things were going. But I did play it, you know, 2021. I think it was like, you know, when everything was disappearing, you know, Mario All-Stars, 3D All-Stars, Fire Emblem for some reason.
Yeah, that was so... I'm so happy. I think it was JD Aster who, during a Mario 35 stream, one of the last ones, mentioned that the Fire Emblem was disappearing as well, so I grabbed it just before it did. I was really happy about that. Big Phil, great to see you. Thanks for stopping by. If they introduced gambling, you would buy a Switch. Oh, shoot, I'm looking over at the chat again. I love chatting with you all so much. Who cares if it means I come in, like, negative 40th place? So I'm doing that team battle thing now you mentioned. And... yeah, I'm noticing I'm on the green team.
I wonder if we've been in a match yet.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess we could be checking on the list there.
Certainly a possibility. Oh yeah, wow, that big golden car is so good.
Alright, well, let's see what we got going on here. If that was the only energy boost back there, I'm probably dead.
I think most maps usually have one.
Oh, I thought I had the wings. Now I have it. Okay. I'm dead. I'm very dead. Oh! No, I got a little bit of energy back for some reason.
It's so easy to want to spam the boost in this.
It is. It really
using
is.
that is really just, it can be the death of you.
Like, I feel like you touch it once and it's like, whoops. There goes all your energy.
Exactly.
Like, this feels less like a race and more like bumper car.
Right? I was doing pretty good, like, when the game first released today. Now I'm not doing the greatest. I think all the good players are on.
I don't know how I didn't die in this race, but somehow.
Next ticket. Wait, what happened?
Oh, there's win now. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, because it's death win. So it's funny, in the SNES version, they don't show the win.
Yeah, SNES games were like that. It's like, there's win, but we're not going to tell you.
Yeah, just figure it out based on the name of the course. Have fun!
Everyone's coming up with different 99s in the chat. Robotron 2087 99, Phantom 2024 99, the Legend of Zelda 99. I like that idea. Sonic the Hedgehog 99? That could be cool. Yeah, we won somehow by like 20 somethings. Drake and the 99 Dragons 99.
We lost by like 1,000 points.
Oh no, I'm on purple team. Oh no, my day's ruined.
Ah. Curses purple team.
Oh.
Maybe Sakurai's next Smash Bros. Game is going to be Smash Bros. 99.
Ah.
Kid Icarus 99.
Okay. Let me see here. Battletoads 99. You know, Battletoads 99, except once you get to the Wing Dinger, it doesn't work because... Not the Wing Dinger. I always call it the Wing Dinger. I don't think it's called that. The thing in level 11 where only the first player's bike works, but then all the other ones don't, so no one can actually beat the game. Oregon Trail 99.
I was going to say, what about NES Remix 99, where, like, you do a bunch of different NES games mixed together somehow?
More NES Battle Royale, please. I would play that all day. But yeah, this is an interesting choice. I feel like we've kind of experienced it, you know, all there is to experience here already, which maybe I'm just missing it.
I think if you like F-Zero, like myself, you're going to be hooked for a long time.
No, I think it's really fun, but, you know, part of it, too, is it doesn't really feel like playing F-Zero. Like I said, it almost feels like bumper cars.
Yeah.
Mario... Super Mario Bros. 399. Sonic Jam Gamescom 99. Cheetah Men 99. Yes, Cheetah Men 99. I'll play that.
Cheetah Men 99. Oh no.
Like, how come it seems like everyone else goes so fast? I mean, I guess maybe I just don't have the boost down properly? It seems like everyone just passes you. It's like, yeah, that's how it goes. Like, does your car level up, you said?
You can get different decals, but it depends on the type of car you're using.
Oh, maybe I should be using something different.
So if you're constantly pressing the turn, like if you're constantly turning with the analog stick, you're going to slow yourself down if you're not careful. Try to use the L and R buttons to tilt your vehicle instead. That will slow your vehicle down less.
Okay.
It's
just messing me up.
Man, these guys really wanted. That's my first time getting killed. These guys really wanted to kill me. Dang. I was like in 7th place.
Nice.
73rd though from getting
73rd.
destroyed.
I'm not doing very well here, huh? Which car are you using?
I'm using the Wild Goose. The Blue Falcon. The Wild Goose is better at turning. The Blue Falcon is a very average vehicle.
Right. So we'll try something different next time. Oh, I pressed A. It's just so instinctive to want to boost. And then it's like, there goes half your energy.
I think the Fire Stingray is best if you want to go crazy fast. But I think I'm going to try that out next.
So can I just, like, keep falling behind and keep spamming this guy? Try and get more energy? Yeah, it doesn't work.
You thought something good would happen if you did that? No.
I had to try it. At least you still get energy when you're up top.
Make sure, yeah, when you're up top, you hit those boost pads definitely, because they help you. They let you stay up there longer. Oh, David Ray, it's me, HackinQuackin, or the other Andrew.
Yeah, David Ray, thanks for stopping by the stream tonight. I know there wasn't too much of an announcement for this one. I think that's just because, you know, F-099 kind of came out of nowhere, so much like that.
Oh, there wasn't much of an announcement for Nintendo Direct either.
Right? Yeah, and then I freaking got the day wrong. I was excited. Oh yeah, Friday is gonna be Nintendo Direct. I don't know. I even posted the link in a couple of like servers. It's like, forgot today was the 14th, I guess.
It happens.
Untitled Goose Game 99.
Untitled Goose Game.
It's kind of like Super Mario 35, where it looks like the original game, but runs on a completely new engine and feels slightly different from the original game. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Tetris 99.99. Bubsy 3D 99. Battleship 99.
Mario 64.99.
So, oh wait, so where do I
Minecraft
change?
99.
Minecraft. Oh, okay, let's see. So you said you're using Wild Goose. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll try it.
That one's better for turning. Fire Stingrays if you want to go crazy fast. Oh, wow. So something I was curious about, you know how you can easily die, of course, in F-Zero if you fall off the track?
Mm-hmm.
That Rainbow Road thing when you're up in the air, I thought you could die from that. It seems like so likely. It doesn't seem like it. I was falling down into a pit, and it, like, teleported me off. So that's at least something that's nice. It didn't do anything bad.
Uno 99, Good Game 99, Minecraft 99. And when do you hold Accelerate? How many dots on ready?
You mean when do you use the boost?
Like to get a boost at the start of the race, right? When it says go.
Oh, I think you press it like right when the like a little. So when the third dot appears, wait like a second or two, then hold it down.
All right, thank you. But yeah, that Rainbow Road thing, I've had good experience with that myself. I don't think you can fall off the edge of it, so that's pretty cool. All right, I'm doing way better with this Wild Goose guy. I like
this. For some reason, I read Big Rigs 99 is Wreck-It Ralph, or
Big Rigs.
I don't know how I read that as Wreck-It Ralph 99. Don't ask me.
Pokemon Trading Card Game 99.
Yeah, we need more arcade games. What about Galaga 99? Donkey Kong. That's something I'm sure Nintendo would do. Donkey Kong 99.
Or and this is a crazy thought right here. They could just bring back Mario 35.
No,
already done, just sitting on a server somewhere.
If Nintendo's not going to give us the 3DS games from the Ambassador program, they're not going to, or the GBA games, excuse me. I have not had any sleep.
No.
Because this stupid Nintendo Direct. But yeah, if they're not going to give us the Ambassador GBA games, why would they do that?
Oh shoot, I pressed A, Andrew. I'm dead. Oh, no. I'm dead.
Well, it was a good run.
Yo,
That's the thing, this is that racing game where you usually press A to drive, but it's B, and I was doing that at first.
Wait, what's... Wait, this is a... What? Oh. So what happened now that I'm dead? I'm, like, bumping people for some reason? It literally is...
Hit opponents for bonus points? What the? I've never seen that before. You got, like, a weird, like some kind of, like, anime-looking... I don't know what that is. That's weird. It's like a bug-eyed looking face.
Okay.
Now it is bumper cars, Andrew.
There we go. Yay, I got 36 points that do something. Miles Luigi, Minecraft 99 is basically 2B2T. You're on the same page as YS Bunny. Classic Doom. Oh, man. Donkey Kong 3.99.
Someone said Lot isn't even listed on Speedrunner, a speedrunner website.
Wild Eye. Ooh, the race is on to be the first person to ever speedrun Lot. I'm sure there's a lot of obscure games that have probably never been speedrun. That'd be funny to just randomly try and do that.
That's what I was thinking about the other day. Like, if I was ever to get into speedrunning, I want to start a game that no one has speedrun before. That way I could say I had a speedrunning record at some point.
Well, I just said I'm just gonna make up a category no one's done. Like I did it while balancing 3 pizza boxes on my head or something like that. We'll call it the Super Mario 3 pizza box run or something.
That's how you do it. Make your own goals,
exactly.
your own challenge, and then beat your own challenge.
Exactly. Max Howard, you're already over this time to never play it again. Oh. I mean, maybe we'll check out Pac-Man 99 to remind us of what we're about to lose.
If it's still even open, I don't remember. I thought October when it was closing. I'm not too sure about that.
I will have to dig so far down into my games to find that. Tetris 99 beat them all, but Tetris is just so universal. Anybody can pick up Tetris and play it.
I'm not really huge on Tetris. Like, I knew a lot of people that liked it. I never really was a Tetris person.
No, fair enough.
I think I'm more of a Tetris Blast person. Who here has ever played Tetris Blast with the Game Boy?
Tetris with Wario.
Yes. Oh no, this isn't even with Wario. It's just Tetris Blast, and like the Tetris pieces have faces on them.
Yeah, there is a whole gold rush there of puzzle games. Every company tried to have their own falling block puzzle game to compete with Tetris. Oh god, I'm pressing A way too many times. Don't touch me. Don't touch. There we go. And that gave me like no energy back. Is it like going through the energy sections just I feel like doesn't recharge anything.
Right?
There's the guy in first. Wow, I sped way ahead for some reason.
Oh wow, yeah, there's a game that I love that's very obscure. No one has sped ran it at all.
Ooh, what console?
DS / another console. Wario Land 99. Did you mention that already, Andrew?
I have not, but hey, I'll play that all day.
That would be great.
The original Wario Land has a power-up system a lot like Mario 1, so they could easily just kind of take that system and apply it to Wario Land. That'd be cool. Oh god.
You know, speaking of Wario Land, or just Wario in general.
I thought that was the final lap! I thought that was the final lap! Shoot! Alright, I'm dead now.
Wario, the new WarioWare, actually, like, this new trailer, I think, has sold me.
No. Ah, I was so happy. I was like, second place, I'll take it. And then, no, it wasn't even the last lap. Who's heard of 4 laps? What kind of race has 4 laps?
F-Zero, apparently.
Stupid future.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the future does kind of suck. now you're that bumper car thing again.
Pow Puck, totally not a joke. Panel de Pomme, 99. Hey, why not? Tetris Blast.
Pizza Tower 99.
Pizza Tower 99. Tetris Blast is a localization of Super Bombliss on Game Boy, which also got colorized version titled Super Bombliss DX. Let me see here. Le Mans 24 hours on PS1 has a 24-hour race. Cool. Max Howard, what kind of race has 4 laps? The last several I just played. I was in second. I had that. Ugh. Advanced Lawnmower Simulator 99. Contra 99. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, speaking of Contra, that Contra game that was announced today, Operation Glago, I think it's called.
Yeah.
So it's like a reimagining / remaster of the first Contra.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was making me think like, oh boy, another awful Contra game by Konami. But it's being developed by WayForward, the same people who made Contra 4 on the DS.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, it gave me Contra 4 vibes, so that may be worth checking out.
Yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff. You know, Contra, the WarioWare game's looking even better. I love how they're using the IR camera, or just like the camera in the Joy-Cons. It very much reminds me of WarioWare Snapped on the DSi. Such an underrated WarioWare game.
WarioWare Snapped. It's like WarioWare Snapped and WarioWare Smooth Moves combined. I feel like the really big outlier though. I feel like the only kind of person who's a little bit burned out of WarioWare. Like I feel like we just had one 2 years ago, right? Did you play that one? Maybe like people who didn't play that one. So yeah, that makes sense.
So I really haven't. That's something I wish I played on the expansion pass before it expired.
The OG WarioWare. Yeah.
I've never played the OG.
Oh, it's my favorite still. Like to all these years, the OG is still my favorite.
Yeah, and then so the only one I've really played is Snapped, Touched. And I was thinking of getting Gold on the 3DS. That's another. That was another one. 2018 WarioWare Gold.
Yeah, one of those really obscure, like last year, 3DS releases.
Right. We
win.
WarioWare Gold. Then we had WarioWare Get It Together, which was last year, or 2021.
Right.
And now we have WarioWare. Not Smooth Moves, but WarioWare Joy-Con Camera Simulator.
Like Move It, I think. Smooth It. Let's call it Smooth.
I think it's Move It.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Move It, that reminds me. What about 1-2 Switch? That there's like a 1-2 Switch sequel.
Yeah, nobody bought that.
I don't even know if it's out.
I think it came out.
It had it had like the horse head meme.
Yeah, it's like hello 2012 call.
Oh, I got a badge. Finish a race without hitting any walls.
Oh, that's nice.
What? That's a thing? There's achievements in this, I guess now. I can have polka dots.
Alright, okay, come on. Top 20, here we go.
Use the spin attack 200 times.
I just got a few more yellow Pac-Man dots. I can go into the Super Zone again.
There's some really simple ones. Use a boost 99 times. Win a team match 20 times. No.
Alright, 12? I'm getting better, I guess. WarioWare Gold, why didn't they release it to the Switch? Yeah, there were those late year 3DS releases that I think all of us just wanted on the Switch, like the Luigi's Mansion 1 remake. And like, we had all just bought this new console, and yet we all, all these new games were still coming out for the 3DS. And we're all kind of like, ugh. And then a lot of stuff coming out for the Switch was like Wii U ports. But eventually it turned around, and I think the Switch library is really one of the best out there. It's so expansive. There's so much great stuff on the Switch, and part of that's because they just keep porting games from like the GameCube and the Game Boy Advance and all that. So it's kind of like a mishmash of every Nintendo console in a way. Orb 3D 99 Extreme Wreck, please don't ever say that again. Orb 3D is still in my nightmare.
All these 99 games. They kind of remind me of. Have you ever heard of the game Agar.io?
Oh, I've heard of that Slither.io. I don't think.
Yeah, it's similar to that. So it's like Agar.io is like you're like a cell. Like you start off being a small cell, and then you go around absorbing other cells to get bigger. And then there's like these giant, huge, massive Snorlax-sized cells that are just kind of like barely moving because they're so huge. and then you eventually just keep absorbing all these smaller cells because you're smaller, you're faster. When you get bigger, you're obviously you have more defense, being that you can absorb the smaller cells, but you can't catch the smaller ones.
So it's the same concept generally as Slither.io, where you get bigger and then you're kind of more powerful that way. But
I'm pretty sure this was before Slither.io. It was like 2014. And then Slither.io came out, and I remember like that kind of reminds me of like a 99 game or a Battle-Royale game.
Mm-hmm. So I did that second tab again, and instead of a team race this time, now it's something different. Like, so weird.
It changes every 10 minutes. It's so weird.
Yeah, I saw that counter. Wow, okay.
It's fast-paced like F-Zero.
So, I mean, this is kind of cool, then. I like that they're kind of... they're mixing up the formula a little bit, then. Maybe we'll check out this more a little bit more. How's your F-Zero 99 going?
Oh, I mean, I'm not getting first, but I'm not dying either. So there's that. 35th place right now, 37, 36, 40th, 34th, 39th. Oh, now I'm in 49.
I totally touched that before I blew up.
Oh, 56, one of my favorite numbers.
You lose rank. Well, I experienced it.
Yeah. All right, now I'm on the Rainbow Road.
Nice. Cubivore 99. Sonic
Cubivore
Adventure
99.
Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Shuffle 99. Yeah. Oh god, even 4 players is too many for that. The Switch does have a touchscreen and gyro, but that said, you'd have to play the system unlocked to be able to...
You know, the finishing sound effect sounds like when you clear a level in Wario Land 4.
When you clear a level in Wario Land 4, sorry, which sound was that?
When you finish a race, like as soon as you go through the final lap, like the race line, the finish line, race line, finish line. Sorry, I'm tired once again.
No.
The finish line. It makes the same sound effect, or a very similar sound effect to when you finish a level in Wario Land 4.
Like when he jumps into the vortex?
Or when it says like new, well, the same sound is like a new record, like when you get like
yeah,
level. Yeah.
Wario Land 4 had great sound.
Now, has anyone said this? What about Mario Party 99?
Hey, yeah, Mario Party. Don't give them any ideas. There was a time where it seemed like with a new Mario Party game coming out every year that we might someday hit 99. Speaking of which, where the heck's our Mario Party 3? I guess they are literally waiting until November 2nd, which would be 1 year since 1 and 2 released on Switch Online.
They're waiting longer so they can announce new things and make me feel insulted, so I spent another $50.
You must buy the expansion pass.
I still think that was awful how as soon as mine ran out, all this stuff came. Just Excite Bike and then Stadium 2 and something else.
What was it, June, where like there wasn't a single Nintendo Switch Online release? And then yours ran out and then it's just been non-stop since.
Yeah, it was like, I think it was June, and then July didn't even have... July didn't have an expansion pass release. It had Game Boy games being the Oracle games.
Right, yeah, which aren't expansion pass. Anybody can play those.
Yeah. And I think they didn't have an expansion pass game for like 2 months or something. I don't know what happened to Kirby the Amazing Mirror. I don't remember if Golden Sun is out. I don't think it is.
I guess Mario vs. Donkey Kong won't be going.
Yeah, we won't be seeing that for a while. We also won't see the Advance Wars games.
Right. Yeah, I haven't heard much about those remasters, Reboot Camp. How did it do?
I think it's one of the better selling Advance Wars games. I need to double check that since it's been a while, but I do really enjoy the game. I was thinking about playing it the other day again. It's really fun.
That's good to hear. I know it got delayed for a bit there, so it's good to hear that. Like, we were actually worried for a while it wasn't going to come out at all. No Nintendo.
Oh, more than a bit. It was delayed like several times. Might also just have said the game's canceled at that point.
Right.
Which is ridiculous. But I'm so glad it finally came out. By that rate, I already bought all the games in the Wii U and nearly played through them all. And they were more than 50% cheaper. I got them for $10 each.
Just being bumped by other dudes. I got exploded. E.T. for the Atari / Commodore, etc. was actually extremely decent for that generation, but the media loved pointing out how bad it looked compared to blockbuster movie Wild Eye. I mean, as someone who owns a whole bunch of Atari 2600 games and who's played through not through like to the end, but checked out the majority of them, E.T. doesn't stand out as like this one that's offensively bad that you would think would crash the universe. Pac-Man, not so impressive, but for back then, I guess you could take what you could get. Is cereal a soup? It's like gazpacho, I guess.
Gazpacho?
I think that's just cold soup. I hope I didn't just say a bad word. Uh-oh. Better like and subscribe before YouTube deletes my channel.
They're gonna take you off that video, Andrew. Watch out.
Max Howard, Andrew, am I the only person who bought the Switch 1-2, the 1-2 Switch sequel?
Oh yeah, they were mentioning about that. They said I bought the sequel to 1-2 Switch. Oh, I got one of my favorite numbers, 56th place.
Nice. Christian caught up with the stream. Hope you had a great dinner, Christian. Thanks for coming back. Oddworld Abe's Odyssey 99, but you got 56th. Nice. I was having no luck with those special events, but those were actually really cool. So we'll do a normal race again and go back and check out those special events again.
I got a top 10 Spark collector, apparently, in that race. So I collected the most Sparks that can be dropped from cars.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so little achievements kind of spice things up a little bit. Achievements are very like 2005. Man, did anyone have those friends who would just like go to the local Blockbuster and rent all the games that they had heard online had the easiest achievements to get their gamer score? And then on MSN Messenger, you used to be able to have like a little personal message beside your username, and I had people who would like list their gamer score, battling out to see who was the best and stuff.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of like nowadays it's like the Steam levels. Like how much money can you put down to make your Steam levels as large as possible?
I mean, it was a fantastic idea on Microsoft's part. What a phenomenal way to get people to buy more games, to be like, ooh, if you buy it, you'll get. And then what companies would do though is they'd have like extremely easy achievements, so that you'd buy their game just to get the gamer score.
Right? I mean, yeah, and there's PlayStation with the trophy level, and
I'll admit when I got my PS3, I was pretty into. I had a lot of fun trying to get platinum on games back then. But
I think I have a bit of a shame to admit. I don't think I've ever gotten a platinum trophy. I've gotten close.
No, there's always like that one gold trophy that you need before you get the platinum, and it requires you to play the game for like 200 hours or something. So I don't blame you.
I mean, I know. So Persona, it's funny. Persona 5 has like a very difficult platinum trophy. Well, I mean, difficult as in you need to grind a lot, which I don't really care for that. Then there's Persona 5 Royal, the remaster of that game, where you just play the game and you get a platinum. Of course, I'm like, yeah, I don't really care about this because, I've already played the original. I mean, I've only really played PS4 games, and I don't know if trophies are more challenging to get in PS4 games than PS3.
No, it always comes down to the game. I played a lot of games that didn't even have platinum trophies, like Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Like that's a full-length retail game, but because of the way it was, released on the PlayStation Store, it unfortunately didn't have a platinum. Even though I got 100% in that, I did 100% in Mega Man 10. I got the silver trophy, not even a gold, a silver trophy in Mega Man 10 for beating the game without taking damage. Silver, but it was mostly just for doing it for fun. But yeah, so trophies are kind of silly, and Nintendo's been adamant over the years about not having them in their games. But the games will have like individual achievements. But part of the appeal of trophies and achievements for me was always that they're this global thing that other people can see them. You can view them in a group if you want. They're not kind of just confined to each individual game. So I understand why people still enjoy achievements and all that. Mega Man 99. Yes, let's do it. Oh, so Mega Man, they've had in some of their entries like endless attack mode and stuff They could easily repurpose that into like an online game, I would think. Tony Hawk 99, yeah. I love Tony Hawk, the older ones. 4 was definitely my favorite.
Awesome Possum 99.
Green Dog 99.
Oh yeah, someone mentioned about Tomb Raider. The Tomb Raider games are remastered. I think that's interesting.
Yeah, another PlayStation series. We're getting the Metal Gear collection in the near future.
Oh, I forgot all. There's so many games coming out this year. Like, not just this year, but coming up. There's so many games releasing that I'm gonna have to take out like multiple loans at this rate.
After the great game droughts of 2020 and oh my gosh, look at this mess. 2020 and 2021. They're definitely making up for lost time. In my case, I've tried to play the original Tomb Raider a few times. I'll play it, we'll get a few hours in, for whatever reason, put it down for a bit, come back to it, kind of forget what I did, and by that point be like, all right, I should just start again. And I've done that like 3 times. So I'm considering getting the collection, because I've always kind of wanted to play the original Tomb Raider trilogy. I don't know what it is. I just haven't been able to get it done on the PlayStation, but maybe in an HD collection I could get it.
So many people pick the Blue Falcon in Mute City because of Smash Bros.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Armored Core 99. Have you ever played an Armored Core game, Andrew?
No, I've not.
It's you know any games from Software?
Well, so From Software, so you got like the Souls games, and also 3D Dot Game Heroes, which when we were talking about Platinum Trophies, that was one of the first ones that came to my mind. You have there's this. Am I correct? That's From Software, right?
I'm trying to remember. So once again, I apologize.
No,
I'm on it, but I
don't know
thought
literally everything about video games, Andrew. Get out. Get off the stream.
Get out. Yes, incorrect. I'm now the misinformation, Andrew.
But yeah, From Software, I'm pretty sure they did 3D Dot Game Heroes. There's a mode that you unlock where you have to play as the character from Spelunker, and you only get 1 health to beat the whole game because Spelunker's so weak. And the king makes the comment, "You're literally the weakest person around," but everyone else was busy, so I guess you're saving the queen. Enjoy. 3D Dot Game Heroes was great. I hear it didn't do very well in Japan particularly, but that's a game I'd love to see. Oh no! I blew up and I was like an inch away from the line of the last lap. Ugh.
That's awful.
You see here.
The pain, the suffering. When will it end? As soon as you contribute plenty of money toward NordVPN. No.
All right, everyone. Now today's sponsor.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 99 says Christian. Dark Souls 99 would actually be pretty awesome. Professor Layton 99. Let's see, I'm just going to start naming all the 99s off my shelf. Wario Master of Disguise 99. Yoshi Touch and Go 99.
Phoenix Wright 99.
Oh, 9 persons, 9 hours, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors 99. Yes.
Virtue's Last Reward 99.
Exactly. Zero Time Dilemma 99. Oh.
The World Ends With You 99. Persona 99. Shin Megami Tensei 99. Pokemon 99.
That's really good.
3D Dot Game Heroes 99. I like how that's become a trend for this whole chat. It's just, let's see how many games we can list as 99.
Hey, the more the better.
We shouldn't even just end there. We should say things like, Ace Attorney 35, Pokemon 35. Well, Pokemon I think is 35.
Yeah, Super Mario Brothers definitely the outlier, only having 35 people, and not 99 like all the other games did. Top Gear 99, right? Fast and Furious 99, at the rate they're going.
Oh yeah, definitely. Earthbound 99.
There is actually literally a Bust-A-Move 99, I think, so it was like the trendsetter, I guess.
Interesting. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. There is a Bomberman. Like a Bomberman, not 99, but in that style. It's like Super Bomberman R.
Oh yeah, I have Super Bomberman R for Switch. I think there's actually it's funny. A lot of those early Switch puzzle games are getting sequels now, like Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Right? Yeah, the
Bomberman
games
R.
that came out like the launch year of the Switch.
Yeah.
It's the games that like oh, what do you have? Breath of the Wild and Breath of the Wild. Well, here you could buy a Super Bomberman R or Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Well, it was slow pickings in the beginning for a little bit of the Switch, especially if you were someone who had already played all the Wii U games that were being ported over. So you had to find some of the more obscure stuff to play for sure.
Right, definitely. Oh, you said, oh man, look at this mess. When you're in that mess, you gain the points for the Rainbow Road so easily.
Yeah, there's the dots flying everywhere.
The only dots I know flying everywhere is 3D Dot Game Heroes.
For 1 year for my birthday, my dad, it was just like a white rectangular cake, and he like drew the guy from 3D Dot Game Heroes on top of it. That's how obsessed I was with that game. Like,
oh wow.
How long
do you think that go? Like 10 years ago?
Oh my gosh, a long time ago.
That's awesome. I should try to get that game digitally before the PS3 store. I've never owned a PS3, but I'd like to get one once Sony says, all right, time to pull the plug. Which they have before, but they backed out. Which, now the Xbox 360 is pulling the plug on their games.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand it for that generation a little bit. Nintendo's so quick to it. I don't know why. Console's not even 10 years old. Time to start pulling the plug. I mean, I guess it was just a little bit over 10 years, but all the other companies seem to be able to leave theirs up for a little bit longer. So it's all shenanigans.
Soon the online will be gone for the 3DS and Wii U, because Nintendo will say that the fact that Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon still exists online, it's a threat to their business model. We gotta tear that game offline. Kid Icarus Uprising, no more of it. I'm still travesty.
I'm still amazed. Wait, did I get second? No. Is that what that means? I guess I came in second. Hey, there you go. F-Zero expert here in the house.
Please don't kill me. Please don't. I had like 0 health. I was in 3rd place. Now I'm in 40th. But I didn't blow up. That's what matters. Somehow I beat almost all my rivals.
Nicely done. But I'm shocked
it really is like you just can't use that boost, because I used that boost so much I had like no health.
Right? Like, yeah, it's like so tempting. It's there, just tempting you, but you don't want to touch it. I'm personally surprised that they.
Nice.
Thank you. I'm personally surprised that they ever brought back Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon on the Wii U online. I feel like that. I figured once they had taken it off, they would have just left it. Paint 99, GG, thank you.
Same thing with the Wii Shop channel randomly being offline, and they brought that back up.
Yeah, they had to bring it back for like a couple minutes. Asteroids 99.
Make a goal where once we get first place, we end the stream.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if I can get first place, that's it. I'll take my trophy and run.
Take your platinum trophy and go. Cash it out online and put it on your MySpace page, and
there will be no rematch.
Exactly. Oh, I didn't realize. So it costs tickets to go into those tournament matches. That's why I had like no tickets at the end.
You seem to get
those tickets.
You seem to get enough tickets though. Ooh, let's see. I'm way at the right side, I guess, because I came in second. Okay, here we go. Oh, everyone starts bumping here. Interesting.
Bumper cars, bumper balls. Bumper balls 99 for Mario Party. Just take any Mario Party game and make it into a 99 game.
So does anybody remember way back on the Xbox 360? They had 1 versus 100. It was a game show on TV hosted by everyone's favorite Bob Saget, and there was an Xbox 360 online version where you would actually like play with 100 other people to try and be the last remaining. I didn't own an Xbox 360 at that time, but I played it at my friend's house a couple times, and man, I thought that was the coolest thing back then.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, no one talks
I've heard
about
of-
that, but I thought it was awesome.
I've heard of that. I don't think I've ever really... I don't know too much about it.
Yeah, so 1 versus 100 was... There was like, you know, in the game show version of it, there was like a main person who would compete against them. But I think in the online Xbox 360 version, just essentially there's 100 people, and you compete in trivia questions, and when you get it wrong, you're kind of out. You kind of want to be like the last person standing. I like trivia. I think that, you know, game shows and such like that are fun. So, you know, if Nintendo wants to release something like that, I say go for it.
Cruisin' USA 99.
Cruisin' USA 99. Cool.
Cruisin' 99. I don't know. I always forget the name.
There's lots of Cruisins. There's Cruisin's World.
Cruisin' Blast. How about Mario Kart GX Arcade 99? Street Fighter 99. I don't know.
Road Blasters 99. Mario Clash 99. Echo the Dolphin 99. Where's your Disneyland tickets, LD guy?
Mario Bros 99. We need more arcade 99s. Asteroids 99.
Everything can be a 99 if you put your mind to it.
Exactly. Why not 100? What's wrong with the number 100, guys?
It's true. Well, let's see. All right, I'm level 6 now. What does that do? Nothing apparently. God of War 99. Rocket Power Dream Scheme 99.
Right?
Rocket Power.
Ooh, I just saw someone fly off
Kids
the
Next
sky.
Door 99. 720p in 2010. It was like 8K in 2023. Bubsy 3D 2023. But yeah, this is cool. I don't think it's the F-Zero game that everybody was waiting for, but maybe it's just like a taste. Maybe this is to say like, all right, you know, we're making another F-Zero game. We swear it will be done when Metroid Prime 4 is done.
I was mentioning that this would have been better if they included it as like a side mode in an actual F-Zero game, like a F-Zero GX HD or something.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been really cool.
Space Station Silicon Valley 99.
Isn't that game made by Rockstar? Or the studio before they became Rockstar?
I couldn't confirm that for you, but I'd love to know. YS Bunny says, Eager Eevee, the mini game from Pokemon Stadium 2 99.
Oh. Oh, so one thing I dislike about the Rainbow Road is it turns your boost into it. And I wish I could use my boost and just hold on to that to save it from like, oh, I'm doing bad in the race. Time to use that.
Wait, so it turns your boost into it? Like, isn't that bar separate from your health bar, or?
So it turns your boost button like once you obtain.
Oh, I understand. Yes.
Yeah, I wish I could save it for later.
Yeah. So what HackinQuackin's saying is that, so the B button is accelerate, and the A button is normally your boost button, but when you have that full golden wings meter, you also press A to come up to this, you know, sky zone, and you can't boost normally until you do that. So yeah, that is a weird decision. You're right. Ooh.
Come on, golden car, give me.
I know. I'm trying. Sometimes you try to bump the golden car and it kind of messes you up.
Oh, now I get it. I get it like right at the end, and it doesn't even help me.
I'm at that point now where you're getting worse instead of better.
I thought I was like at my peak at the beginning, and it looked like I'm like, wow, you got second. I think the highest I got was like third. Developers Rockstar. Okay. So it was.
No, that's awesome. But who could forget everyone's favorite N64 game, Tonic Trouble 99?
Sonic Trouble.
I don't understand. It's just Ubisoft ripping off their own Rayman series. Like, make it make sense.
Right?
Thank you, Christian. Thank you for that. Plock 99.
Well, oh, Plock.
Wordle 99 LD guy. Do you do Wordle? Sometimes it's fun if you need to burn a couple minutes.
Mario Picross 99.
Wild Eye, deploy the bot that hides all the comments with 99. No, this is great.
Yeah.
Urban Champion 99. Pretty much all the NES Black Box games could have like a 99 version.
I got a new
Land
machine
99.
color from getting 25th, top 25 in a Grand Prix, and I got literally the 25th place.
Huh.
So barely got it. Score the first KO in a race. KO arrival. Oh, I just killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I got the first KO in a race, and that first KO was from a rival.
Ooh.
I just got all these achievements. Spin attack 200 times all at once. Wow. Grand Prix, I guess that's a way to do it.
Yeah, I'm playing the Grand Prix right now. It's interesting. So Grand Prix are like 3 races in a row, it seems, and it gets more and more difficult to advance to the next one. So okay. Yeah, this mixes up the formula a little bit, you know. So if you want something a little bit different, you can do this mode, which is nice.
Right? Bug Fables 99.
Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door 99.
Yes.
I think we said that.
Who could forget the best game? Super Mario 99.
Hotel Mario 99. Let's go.
Right? Zelda CDI 99. Oh, yeah, that reminds me as well. Such a weird year for gaming, not just for Nintendo, but like that LRG3 we had, where they have a CDI indie game.
Oh, that indie game that looks like Zelda CDI? Yeah, that's weird.
Then there's an indie game that like is similar to Super Mario RPG. And then there's like, you know, of course, like Tomba, and then Clock Tower is coming back.
The Tomba I'm disappointed with that it's not both games in one. Just one of them. There's the recent Klonoa, remaster, and that had both in one.
Oh, well, that's how they get your money, Andrew. That's how they'll do it in the future, and it'll be an additional $40 plus shipping plus tax plus you have to turn off the $2 protective slip. So in the end, it's like probably about $60. But hey, it's much better than paying I don't know, what, $200 on eBay.
Right.
Oh, is this that stupid green and purple team thing again? Yeah, it is.
I've only seen that once. The one I'm doing right now is not like that. It
So
has win the
frustrating.
whole time though.
I have win too. We're on the same stage, just different concept. Death Valley. Not
Okay.
Death Valley.
All right. Well, we made it to the end.
Very good.
Thank you.
All right.
Let me see
Rainbow
here.
Road.
Oak City Gamers, thank you so much again. Really appreciate that you've been hanging out. Definitely gonna have to shut down. Good night to y'all. Well, thank you so much for watching the stream. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful night, Oak City.
Uh-oh, Team KO. I don't know if that means I just killed one of my teammates or not.
Death Race 99. Exactly. AVGN
Gary's
Adventures
Mod
99. Gary's Mod 99?
Yeah. How would some of these concepts work? I'm sure there's a way to do it.
Madden Football 99.99.
Yeah. Dick Vitale's Awesome Baby College Hoops 99.
Jack Nicholas Power Challenge 99.
Jack Bros 99.
Jack Bros 99.
That one could be pretty interesting.
Pocky and Rocky 99.
Oh yeah. Hey, my team finally finished. This time we beat them really badly.
Nice.
Awesome. I think, well, actually, maybe I'm speaking too soon. I finished so early that a lot of the racers are still finishing. So I'm hoping we won.
I need to get better at these
Oh,
sharp
yeah, we
turns.
did.
There you go.
I was going to say how good I did. I did the 23rd best of my team. Out of 50 people. Wait, that's not fair. One team has one less player. Because it's 50 versus 49.
Huh.
It's 99. Mario's missing 99.
Mario's missing 99. Mario's time machine 99.
Win your first team match.
Oh no, I thought I had Golden Road or whatever, but instead I boosted. Uh-oh. Well, if I can just get to the power. Yes, yes!
Very nicely done, Andrew.
Okay, well, I'm probably still not going to survive the lap, but at least we had fun.
So, the thing is with this, I actually didn't have Nintendo Online. As I mentioned to you. I had to ask a friend to let me hop on their, I think, last few spots in their family plan. Because I'll be honest, I'm sick of paying for subscription services. I think I paid for 3 years now.
Sorry, one
3-4
moment, Andrew. Shadowbones14 with the Blue Sonic 17 raid. Hello, everyone. Thanks for the raid. Rated raid. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't even know raids were on YouTube now. That's
Blue
awesome.
Hedgehog Man 17. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hope you're all having a great night.
Hello there. We're playing F-099 here with the game display, one of the largest game collections in the world, in my opinion.
Also better than Scott the Waz, according to YouTube.
Yes, yeah, and better than a lot of other YouTubers, apparently. Completionist and Kid Icarus and Slopes Game Room, all kinds of people. I was surprised to see Retro Bird in there, too.
Oh.
Yeah, we're playing, F-099. I'm HackinQuackin, also called Andrew 2, or I don't know, Andrew 1.5, whatever you want to call me.
Other Andrew.
Apparently also Scott the Waz, or person who works for GameSack, according to some people.
But thank you, everyone. Hope you're having a great night as we check out this brand new, hot off the press game that, like usual, Nintendo doesn't like to give you, any notice of.
And they expect you to drop everything and make your entire schedule worked around it. But yeah, I didn't even know raids were on YouTube now. I know they're on Twitch. But if that's the case, honestly, I might be switching over to YouTube streaming here, because Twitch is just awful now.
Yeah, I don't know how you raid, or else we would do it more often. I don't know if there's like a formal feature, or if you just like tell everyone to, head over onto this, other person's stream. But again, thank you to everyone who stopped by. Hope you're having a great night. And Big Phil asks if I'm excited for the TTYD remake, and absolutely, that was one of my top 2 announcements of the direct today. Absolutely phenomenal to finally see that. And I was so afraid that if they ever remade a Paper Mario game, they would do it in the style of the new Paper Mario games with that massive white border around all the characters, and they would take out all the originality and and the different people around. But they didn't. They it looks like they've really done it justice. So I am shocked. Nintendo did something right. I'm so happy.
It feels like it took them so long that honestly I don't care anymore. Is that sad to say? Like, I feel so numb.
Sorry, for what's that for? For
proper Paper Mario.
Oh yeah. Well,
it took forever.
That's again the weird thing that we talked about is like, Nintendo's been acting as if they don't even want to acknowledge the existence of the old Paper Mario games for a while. There was never Paper Mario games with story and original characters and an RPG battle system that actually mattered. And then suddenly to just release a Paper, 1,000 Year Door remake, it's like, what message is Nintendo trying to convey here? Well, does this mean maybe we'll actually see a new Paper Mario game with that style someday? So it's all very fascinating,
right? And my team lost again.
Oh,
Not surprised.
my team is also losing, but I'm not sucking, so I can't blame me.
have to look up later on when YouTube added raids and how you do it. Because if that's the case, then I very much am just going to go into doing streams on YouTube because Twitch is just awful now.
Yeah, raid's definitely one of those features. I agree that made Twitch kind of stand out. Here we go. I can see the first place person. Ooh, look at this. Fourth place. All right, here we go. Almost. Good race, though.
Good game.
Everyone, let's raid Andrew and Andrew's stream. How can you raid when you're already here? But I appreciate that. Thank you.
Which Andrew?
Oh, I mean, they could raid you next time. Yeah, again, feel free to link to any of your socials and such.
Yeah, I have thought about streaming on HackinQuackin. Like, I was thinking for October to do a bunch of Castlevania games.
Our team lost the team battle, even though I did excellent, I should add. But
right?
we did
so... connection error! it's even your internet disagrees. You shouldn't have lost that.
All right, there we go. Watch, this is probably done for maintenance or something now. Oh, I used boost a total of 99 times. Where can you view? Spin attack 50 times. Where can I view all these achievements?
It should be to the right. Where it says workshop.
Practice workshop. Yeah, that makes sense. Workshop info. Customize your car or your machine.
And then pilot cards where you can see your achievements.
Oh,
you can
sense.
slap on those. Some of them are just like, collect 99 sparks or something. Use the boost 99 times. It's funny, they're all 99 related. Oh yeah, that's right. So I saw an indie game recently called Gravity Circuit that very much reminds me of a Mega Man game.
Gravity Circuit?
Yeah, definitely check that out sometime. I'll have to send you a link to that. It came out this year. A lot of cool games came out this year. I'll be honest, Game of the Year, good luck to whoever wins it. I was hoping Pizza Tower, at least Indie Game of the Year, but there's so many games that are coming out this year that I don't know about that.
Blue Hedgehog Man 17, hope you're having a great night. Thank you so much for stopping by. But yeah, it's again, this year had so many games. Next year looks like it's already going to have so many games. It was a lot easier to pick back in like 2020.
Yep.
I can't even think of what released that year, like Animal Crossing.
Doom Eternal. Mario 35.
Mario 30. Yeah, that's... Yeah, it was
Mario
too.
All-Stars 3D. Persona 5 Royal.
Mario Miyamoto fixes the Nintendo Switch's servers 99DX.
I don't know. I mean, there was stuff that released that year. I feel like too many people. I feel like too many people. I mean, Animal Crossing definitely helped. Holy cow! All that green on your screen from those. That's such a cool team battle.
Yeah, that was a cool setup there. I agree.
Now it's the green and pink mashing together.
Although still, I haven't won a team match, even though no fault of my own, and I've been kicking their butt.
Yeah, we saw you rated Blue Hedgehog Man 17. Thank you so much. We were just mentioning. I didn't know that YouTube had raids now, like Twitch. I think that's really cool, and I was thinking of switching over to streaming on YouTube.
Yeah, thank you so much, Blue Hedgehog Man 17. But yeah, you were thinking of switching over to streaming on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping that, like, speaking of Twitch, whenever I start a match, it sounds like a notification sound from Twitch. I think it's funny. It's like, do. But anyways, yeah, I was thinking of switching over to YouTube from Twitch because, I was like hoping, like, all right, the features on Twitch I wish were on YouTube, and they're slowly being added. Like, there's gift subscriptions, I know. Now they have raids. They have memberships in general, which I think is really neat.
Yeah, maybe
So I
Blue
think
Hedgehog Man. How did you do the raid? If you'd like to share with us.
if not, I could try to look it up sometime. Oh, I'm facing someone named ET, and they just got destroyed. Makes sense.
ET99 would be excellent.
Oh no.
Oh, so Athena. So it was very interesting to see that in one of Sakurai's recent videos, where he talks about like musical theory in video games. He really analyzes the music from the first level of Athena. It's like,
oh no.
It's like, oh no. Yeah. So I thought that was kind of funny. Athena's kind of a janky game.
That's funny because you mentioned about that game.
Yeah, I did a whole like 50-minute video about it. What's that? You died once and lost this item? Well, now you can't defeat the boss, and the game doesn't even indicate that, so have fun playing over and over again, not realizing that the winning is impossible.
Better just to throw the game out the window or down the toilet at that rate.
Oh my gosh, Athena. What a weird one. Let me see here. If a streamer has the redirect feature enabled, the raider who ended the stream can redirect to the current streamer in the raider stream options. It sounds very complicated.
I'll have to do more research on that. It does sound a little complicated, but I know what the redirect option is because, for example, when I'm ending a premiere, which functions similarly to a live stream, it will say like you can redirect someone to a live stream. But you must have it on by default, just like that heart thing that was on your chat that you didn't even know you enabled.
No, right? Like yeah. That's
so
weird.
it doesn't even. Who enabling? What's that? It's always on for me. No.
I streamed to Twitch once when we played the Cryon Conquest one night, and I didn't beat the game. The next day, I said, you know what? Just for fun, let's just make this a test stream on Twitch, and I beat the game on Twitch. But the stream quality wasn't very good. It's very weird compared to YouTube, so I tried it that once, didn't enjoy it overly, and yeah, that was kind of my Twitch experience there. Deathbots 99 for NES? Deathbots 99? Ew.
Baseball 99? Yeah, regarding Twitch, it is dying. Like, there's a lot less revenue being made, just how much they're sucking from creators. Just their policies get worse and worse. Someone was mentioning about Twitch is always... So the thing is regarding quality you were mentioning, Andrew, about for streams. Quality on Twitch, it very much hurts someone who has a bad internet connection. Usually, like when you stream, you don't even get the option to turn down the quality sometimes. And people will be stuck to like watching at 720p, and as a result, your streamers can't really watch as much because the stream keeps buffering over and over and over because they can't turn the quality down, and then they'll just end up leaving the stream, or they'll complain in chat saying, "It keeps lagging for me. What do I do?" And it's like you can't do anything about that. Even when it's enabled, the quality, some people don't even know to turn it down. It won't even automatically turn down. Some people don't even know quality exists on the quality option exists on Twitch, which is awful. But I guess most people these days have pretty decent internet. I mean, I don't know, it still is kind of hard to come by for some people, but yeah, YouTube always has the quality option for streams, which is nice.
More control is always welcome with options like that.
Yeah, I hear the chat feature isn't the greatest though for YouTube, but like, I mean, I guess I can kind of see because it's hard to really. I mean, it used to be like this where you could look at people's channels easier if you weren't like a mod on someone's streams. Now you have to like enter their name in Google and search like, oh, that must have been that person.
Well, now I've actually noticed that on YouTube they've added the option where if you click like the 3 dots beside a person's name during the stream chat, you can then go to their channel. Where it was not like that for a long time, I agree.
So originally it used to be for everyone, but now if you're the owner of that of the channel, since you're the owner of this stream.
Oh, so you think maybe I can't do that on every stream?
Correct, unless you're a mod. Unless you're a mod.
Really? Weird.
Yeah, I guess it's a privacy issue thing.
Privacy.
It used to be,
How dare you look at my public YouTube channel?
right? It used to be where you could. I think in 2020 you could look at, like, everyone could look
Really?
at something. Then I noticed they changed it.
Interesting. Also, feel free to introduce yourself again. I know we've been streaming for a little bit here, and some people have dipped in part way.
Well, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Hello, I'm HackinQuackin, fellow F-Zero enjoyer, also apparently Big Boss. No,
That was
I make a lot of...
you joined my Metal Gear stream.
Exactly.
You were leading me the wrong way. Big Boss.
Yeah. Unintentionally, I'll be honest, but that was pretty funny. Yeah, I'm a retro gamer. I sent my link a couple of times in chat, but I'm sure you'll see me pop up from time to time here. Right now, I'm just playing F-Zero 99 in the background. I wonder if we've actually had a match together.
Yeah, I wonder, right? It's a shame that there's no option to, like, it wouldn't sway the game that much if you could just say, okay, I always want to be matched up in games with this one friend or something, right? So then you just know you're playing together at least, but
exactly.
No features like that.
Like, the thing is, I think Tetris 99 had a friend option, or Pac-Man 99 had an option where you could buy DLC, and you could play it offline. And you could even make a private room for friends, but that, of course, is going offline, unfortunately. And, it sucks that not all 99 games have, like, a friend option. Everyone always says, why can't you play with friends, Super Mario Wonder, hey, it's got online play. Oh, thank you for linking that, Andrew. I appreciate that.
Oh, you're very welcome. It's the community tab inside the YouTube studio. So there's the channel section on your channel where you used to be able to, like, link to your friends' channels and such. And I had a whole bunch. I had people in there. One day it was just wiped, completely gone. And you used to be in there, so I should see if I can add that back now. But I don't know if it was a YouTube glitch or what. But it wiped away all the people that I had.
I think in some way it was a YouTube glitch. They did redo their customization system. There used to be, like, little links you could have on your channel to the top right corner, like on PC. Now it's like they put them near your like subscriber account.
Renee, Renee, hi, welcome from the Blue Sonic 17 raid. Really appreciate everyone who came over and hope you're having a great night.
Welcome. The city is muted. Yes, it is.
Lester the Unlikely 99. People just naming off all the games there, but yeah,
Quest 99.
But yeah, YouTube, they keep messing with things that no one asks them to mess with. I still have a screenshot that I took of Chugga Conroy's channel back when you used to have, like, the YouTube themes, like the really nice custom designs on your channel, like those were awesome. But
right?
Nope, can't have that no more.
We can't make it like an actual website with HTML and CSS and all that fun stuff.
The internet overall has just become so plain and boring and flat compared to what it used to be.
Right? It's becoming a lot more pay us, please, or bot heavy, and it was fun while it lasted, kind of way, unfortunately.
I miss when there was, like, individual sites for everything. It's like, oh, I want to read about Mega Man. Oh, I'll go to, I think it's like mmhp.net, the Mega Man homepage, or I'll go to, the Mushroom Kingdom to read about Mario, stuff like that.
I still visit the Mushroom Kingdom.
Right?
I love that website.
A lot of nostalgia there.
Oh, for sure. Gosh darn it. I shouldn't, Hey, thanks for subscribing, Extreme Wreck. I appreciate it. That really made up for my crash I just got in 4th place.
But thank you so much for joining tonight as well. It's been wonderful. And again, I know how much of an F-Zero fan you are, so I really appreciate you being able to add your input there.
Yeah, you're welcome. I really appreciate you letting me join, and it was very much last minute. But then again, Nintendo releasing this Direct was last minute, and Nintendo releasing this game was last minute.
We all had plans tonight. We had to cancel to play this, but it was worth it.
Right, exactly. Oh, man. So I gotta say as well, some of these names on Switch, I'm surprised some of these names aren't banned. I'm seeing a bunch of very inappropriate stuff, yeah. People probably could be reported for that. But I think that's interesting. Playing F-Zero until the servers fail. I think we'll fail before that.
We already had one disconnect for some reason. How do they all jump that gap? I guess they use the super leaf or whatever to do it. Oh, I was having such a good race. Wait, why did I get more energy? Did I steal?
Because you killed someone.
Like what?
If you kill someone, they'll give you energy. That happened to me last race. Then I got greedy and I spammed my boost, and I just killed myself. I was dead. Lego Racers. Yeah, there was a new Lego racing game that came out this year.
Huh.
Nice job though. So what's sad is for me, I screwed up. Oh.
Wild Eye with the $5 super chat. Thank you. Thanks for the streams. Well, thank you so much for joining. Hope you've been having a great night.
Yeah, thank you.
There you go. Yeah, thank you so much, Wild Eye. Just for that, for the next 5 minutes, Lot Lot is the greatest game ever made. You heard it here. And remember, my opinion means more than Scott the Woz.
Exactly, considering your first up. You know, Scott the Woz, I hope now you get some more collabs. Like, I saw one of the YouTubers I watched. It's funny. So one of them that's in there is called Slopes Game Room. He's known for his Genesis stuff. And back when I was in high school, the guy solicited to me on Twitter. He was like, hey, follow my, somehow I got in contact with him. He had like 100 subs or something then. And he's like, do you like Sega stuff? I'm like, I'd like to get into Sega stuff someday, but not really. It's funny that years later, the dude has like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and I'm like, wait a second. And I messaged him back, because somehow we still have the Twitter DM, and I'm like, hey, I remember you way back when. Congratulations, how big you got. He goes, oh man, I remember when I talked to you, buddy. Thanks so much for responding back. I appreciate. I thought that was pretty cool. So he's in that YouTube video as well, and he made a community post saying like, I hope someday I can work with all these people, and you're included in there. So I thought that'd be really cool.
Really?
Got, like, a bunch of,
well, so I have clout now. I can brag. I can go into like the VIP YouTube parties, pretend I'm a big shot.
Exactly right. You're right in the beginning. You know. I wonder how many people have actually heard of you. So I really hope that someday you get some more collabs. Maybe even Scott the Woz will say, "Come on down, Andrew. You get to sit in the Scott chair with the inflatable crocodile and the awesome college baby hoops behind me and the Pepto-Bismol."
Oh yeah, I gotta have that.
Yeah.
But that's
you can
awesome.
say, hey, all Andrew here.
It reminds me of how on Twitter I was followed by the guy who translated and localized the first 4 generations of Pokemon before I forgot to reactivate my Twitter account before it got deleted permanently, but we'll always have the memories.
Knob?
Yeah, Knob, I was.
Wow, that's awesome.
Well, not anymore, but
well, when did that happen? When did you delete it?
I didn't mean to leave it permanently deleted, but I forgot to log in on the ping pong time. In 30 days to reactivate it, so it's gone. But it will always...
When was that around? Like last year?
Well, he followed me after I translated Pokemon Mystery Dungeon WiiWare. Does that got a lot of attention?
Yeah, I mean, you've been really making a name for yourself recently. You appeared in a Did You Know Gaming video.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Knob's following you.
Well, he did.
Was.
Asterisk on that one.
Yeah, and then you appeared in a video with Scott the Woz, Kid Icarus, Slopes Gamer, Retrobird, and 20 plus other retro YouTubers that apparently you have clout now.
Don't worry, Andrew. I won't forget you when I become big.
Exactly, right?
Beware, everyone. Raid Shadow Legends advertisements incoming.
Right? Was AVGN in that video? I would hope.
I don't think he was.
Maybe not. Maybe he was too vulgar. Okay, I actually have the video. All right, let's see.
No! Every time, right by the finish line.
Oh, Nintendrew's in there. Of course,
yeah.
The completion. Oh, Game Dave. That's right. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Why not GameSack? Why not My Life in Gaming? My Retro Life.
Why is Bunny will always have the memories? Yes.
Did You Know Gaming's already... Yeah, another person when you already worked with, Did You Know Gaming's in there. Oh, of course, we can't forget Metal Jesus Rocks. He's in there, too. Honestly, they picked up a lot of random people. Like, I don't know why Kid Icarus was chosen as, like, the mascot for that video when he's not really a retro game YouTuber. He's more so a crazy kind of Scott the Woz-esque kind of... I would say Scott the Woz is maybe more of a retro game YouTuber than he is, but Kid Icarus mainly just covers Spyro and Crash games. Which I guess those are retro, but... Oh, I mean... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he covers like a lot of subjects like that. He just kind of covers crazy things like the worst PS2 games of all time. I don't know. I think he was a very interesting choice as a representation for all of the retro YouTubers. They should put you in there, Andrew. You're first on the freaking list. Why aren't you the mascot of that video?
Oh, thank you for the laugh, everyone. This is funny.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying as well, I greatly dislike Kadikarus, but I'm just glad, you know, this person got in or something. It's interesting. Like, Kadikarus, his channel was doing bad. He kind of, like, hit the, that area of, like, oh, my channel's doing bad, so I have to, you know, focus on the views. So he changed his content up completely where he does, like, 2-hour, 3-hour videos now, and it does really good because, you know, YouTube likes watch time. But as a result, nobody really cares for his like the older viewers don't really care for his content as much. Which I preferred his older content. He did like a whole series and all the Mega Man videos, and those weren't even that old. Now he considers them old content.
Yeah, it's always weird when YouTubers do that.
BioPhoenix. I unfortunately have never heard of Bio. Maybe I have, and it's been a while. But GameSack should have been in there. Dave from GameSack. Andrew's gonna forget us all when he gets big. Don't worry, Christian will never forget you. Kit and Krista were in it?
No, Christian, we've literally been asking almost like every week, where's Christian? And whenever Christian's not in the chat, we ask, where's Christian? And now he's back. Yeah, I hope everything's been good.
Where's Christian? The one that won on Luigi's Engine Room?
I'm still stuck in the corner.
Yeah. This is like a reenactment of that. The F-Zero. You're stuck in just a pile of racers. Yeah, I wonder honestly how they picked the people for, like, did they just go on YouTube and it's like, all right, let's search retro games and find the videos we can find?
Well, in my case, I guess they wanted people blowing into cartridges, and my video must have been one of the ones that came up. So, you know, just well, luck like that, right? It had nothing to do with anything else I've done. None of the, like, you know, the projects I've poured my heart and soul into, but one day I decided to blow into a cartridge and upload it to YouTube, and that was where my fame was born.
I guess I'm gonna have to make a video on me blowing in a cartridge, Andrew. So how are you doing? Are you getting bored? Are you starting, like, what do you think?
Yeah,
how much
so
more can take this Pac-Man 99 time? No.
Well, what do you think? If there's something if you think you'd be up for that, for me, I don't know. I feel like I'm actually kind of getting the hang of it, so I've actually had it a little bit more fun than I was in the beginning. But you know, I don't think it's bad. I think it's a cool concept. You know, it's better that it exists than it doesn't. But I can see, you know, the appeal fading rather quickly.
For me, I'm just getting really tired.
Yeah, well, I mean, you said you've been up for a while.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We could try out some Pac-Man 9 if it's still up. Just at least see if Pac-Man 99 is
sure, why not? And Big Phil, I know, I've definitely noticed that this could definitely become the, you know, the all emailing Nintendo channel. And yeah. I could milk that into oblivion, but that would get old eventually too.
You should make a video saying, I had my entire chat email Nintendo, this is what happened, or something.
Hey, but don't forget, I emailed Nintendo about Another Code, and then 5 months later they announced the first Another Code game in like 15 years, so maybe I did something, but probably not. But maybe, but probably not.
We'll see.
We'll see. Maybe I'm in the credits, you don't know. I am better than Scott. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna harp on that one. Okay, so let's see.
You're better than Scott the Woz in one way. He has less games than you.
Well, knowing him now, he has like a whole house. I wouldn't be surprised.
He's got like a couple of shelves, but there's no way he has that many games already. I mean, maybe he could take out a couple of loans. But I will say, some of the games he buys, like he bought like Clay Fighters 63rd, or, you know, how do you even say that game? The Sculptor's Cut, you want?
The Sculptor's Cut 63 and a third.
He bought that just to feature it for a few seconds in a video.
Although, so honestly, in his defense, like I mentioned before, it seems like that game goes up $100 every couple of months. So it is almost like the ultimate investment game at this point, if that's his goal too. But
right?
here's my Switch menu. Let's see how far back we have to go. I think I played Pac-Man 99 the day it came out. So this will tell you all the games I've played before and haven't played since it came out. So we got the Battle Network games, got all the retro ones. I love that sound. Okay, so then we got Conte, Mega Man 11, Uno, which you can't play anymore unless you give all your personal information.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. You need to sign
When
up
did that happen?
Yeah, right. We played it and we had a great time. But now all of a sudden, in order to play it, you have to have an account and let Ubisoft do all that. So here you go. So I literally haven't played Pac-Man 99 since Mario 35 closed down. I played Pac-Man 99 and then that was it. That was the last day.
I've never seen your Switch home screen before till now. I wonder. So wait, is that Bug Fables one you have in physical or digital?
So here's the Andrew's secret story about this. I have the physical still sealed.
Okay.
And then one day the digital was on super sale and I bought it. But I still need to play it. Though. Ukulele,
definitely play it someday.
Really good.
So wow, you have a lot of games unplayed then. I'm looking at it. Then of course can't forget Dog, right? That's next to Kaze.
Here we go, everyone. Dog. You'd said it. Now we gotta play it. Classic Dog.
I like the artwork is really nice for it. But then it's like, ew. Did that title screen did it just pop up for not even a second?
I don't think there was a title screen. Was there?
I mean the copyright notice.
Yeah, I didn't press anything.
It just was there. Then it's like it's a YouTube ad insert. It's like, all right, do you really want to check out the? Oh, no, never mind. Also, the dog looks more like a rat than a dog.
Dog, amazing. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. This doesn't seem like. I gotta hand it to it, Andrew. This doesn't seem awful. I mean, at least the dog's not glitching through the floor.
No, and I paid 1 cent for it. Again, how do you make any money selling a game for 1 cent?
You don't. You just are passionate about games. No, it seems pretty decent.
All right, let's see what happens when Dog gets dead.
Dead.
Well, he just dissolves into nothing, apparently.
I'm trying to remember what game that was.
I especially love when Dog said it's doggin' time and dogged all over everyone.
It's doggin' time.
All right, well now that's at the top of my list. Everyone's gonna think I love Dog.
You're welcome, Andrew.
Thank you so much.
Only that was featured in Nintendo Switch .dog 2.
But there are a couple of games I bought off the store when they were really cheap, and I still haven't played them. Like this Agalos, I haven't played. There's another one I didn't play. This Venture Kid I haven't played. So yeah, there's a couple someday. It's kind of looking like my Steam library, but not quite as bad. Where there's something I need to play. And again, thank you for gifting me Pizza Tower. Like you saw, I did play it a little bit there, but definitely want to dive more into that.
Yeah, you're welcome. Glad you could check it out. I'm glad you see how you like how it has a hub world and feels like a Wario Land game when Nintendo isn't doing that.
I'm actually gonna plug the Joy-Cons in here.
The NES Joy-Cons?
No, just the real ones, because those individual buttons, that's beautiful for getting accurate up, down, left, right movement. So
okay, and that also reminds me. Speaking of that, do you notice how they featured the SNES Joy-Cons in there? Were those
yeah?
Are those already in stock? I know the N64 and the Sega Genesis controller are always out of stock, but does that mean that those are going to go out of stock now? Are they back in stock? What does that mean? That they're featuring an SNES controller on there.
Right? Yeah, I guess because it was a Super Nintendo game. Dog dissolves into nothing. Where's New OS, Christian? It kind of scared me, so I think I deleted that one.
Oh, really? I mean, honestly, some of these games, I've always wondered, stuff you install on your Steam and stuff like that, how susceptible does it make to destroying your system?
Right.
New OS. Oh, what was scary about it?
Oh, no. I mean, I remember I made that video. It's just a weird thing, and I think I just, I don't need this taking up space on my Switch. But I should be able to go download it again, right? Maybe someday.
Honestly, I'm wondering, I wonder how easy it is to just make it just an illegal game, just harm to people and systems on the eShop.
Right?
Just out there, someone could just download malware on their Switch.
Well, remember there was that Cooking Mama game that there was that rumor it was mining Bitcoin. I don't think that was true. Let's see, can we actually find 99 people? I had some people theorize that some of it might be bots. If you don't actually get 99, it's like, who would know, right?
Right?
But yeah.
Maybe, so this is why Pac-Man 99 is shutting down then, because F-Zero 99 is here to take over.
Yeah, it's struggling to get people. And then all of a sudden, 99. Yeah, definitely bots. Definitely.
Okay, so Andrew, we have less than a month. October 8th.
LD guy featuring Powpuck. I saw that. I absolutely saw that. Powpuck's avatar. Yes. Oh, that's awesome.
That's great.
All right, so how do you play this again?
You eat the power pellets, and then you eat the ghosts with the longer chains of ghosts to then send those ghosts over to other people's screens.
Okay, weird.
Just don't touch the Pac-Mans.
Right. Okay, so the dots are coming back. Okay.
Looks like the fruit makes the smaller ghosts reappear. Or refreshes the board, I should say.
This is so odd. Oh. So am I doing good? Like, I'm not sure what I'm even doing. I'm just playing Pac-Man here. I don't know if there's any strategy to this or what.
It's been so long since I've played this, I have very little clue.
Oh, I'm going slow. Because like, okay, so you don't want to touch those ghost Pac-Man. Okay, I would slow you down.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
avoid those ones. Oh, someone said Lester the Unlikely. Is that... I don't know why. Whenever you say Lester the Unlikely, it makes me think of Fester's Quest.
Oh, yeah. No, Lester the Unlikely is a Super Nintendo game.
Okay. Oh, be careful, Andrew. There's... The ghosts are... Oh, never mind.
Ooh.
The ghosts are wearing off. Now they're not. They're tricking you.
Okay, so, like, here's this. I guess that was probably pretty good.
I just saw arrows. Look like they're from straight out of a DDR game.
I don't mess with the guy who's played Pac-Man on NES. So I had to play original... Ooh. Okay. What do we got here? There we go. Original Pac-Man. 2 different versions of Ms. Pac-Man we already talked about earlier. The Tengen one. Oof. Oh! I ran right into that dude. So much stuff was going on screen, I didn't even see him coming at me. But there we go.
Looks like 14th place.
Look at all the rank 10s. Those are definitely bots. Those are definitely bots.
Yeah, that's so weird. It shows number 15, but you're ranked 13. Oh yeah, it says calm, yeah.
So that's sad. I guess
That should
that's
go to show why it's shutting down.
I'll try that a couple more times, and I think we'll call it a night probably. Let me see here. Bitcoin Miner 99, Big Phil.
Yeah. I've never played Lester the Unlikely.
I have it. It's mainly notable for being reviewed by the AVGN back in the day.
Interesting.
Let's see. The balls are coming back, says LD Guy 7021.
What about Marble Madness?
Mario Maker. Marble Madness 99? Interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think it's a shame that this game is disappearing. Honestly, I feel like this has a bit more to it than even F-Zero 99, yeah. As I feel like notice the difference between F-Zero 99 and the other Battle Royale games. None of the other ones have all the people playing on the same screen at the same time. Even Mario 35, it was always you're kind of doing your own thing and you're sending, you know, bad stuff to the other player's board, but it's not like it's overcrowded with the other players. For whatever reason, they decided that for F-Zero 99, everyone should be on the screen at the same time.
F-Zero 99 doesn't even really feel like, 99. It's just like, hey, let's just throw all the racers on one screen and see how it goes.
Exactly, right?
It's like, I don't know, I don't think it's going to be doing very well, and I feel like as a result, F-Zero's going to suffer even more. Nintendo will be like, well, that game didn't do very well, we're going to pull the servers within a year. Yeah, I don't think we should ever revive F-Zero again. That'll be awful.
Yeah, there's another series where something like that happened recently, where it's like, you're going to use that to, as your example for how good the series is, and yeah, it's a shame.
Nintendo is weird.
Alright, so I shouldn't be worrying about the dots I see. My main concern should be the power pellets and then the fruit in the middle.
Have you ever heard of a game called Fast Racing Neo?
Fast Racing Neo? No.
So that is an indie game that is based off of F-Zero and the Wipeout game. I mean, have you played the Wipeout game?
I know Wipeout, yes.
Okay. I'll be honest, when I first heard of Wipeout, I thought of like the Wipeout...
The
like,
TV show?
Parkour. Yeah. I always wonder how certain companies can name themselves such similar names, especially when it's like AMC, the channel, and there's AMC, the movie theater. And I'm like, those are such similar facets of media that how has this not been, like, how has there not been
Wait!
issues with that?
Oh, you can't touch the red one. Oh. But yeah, right? Like AMC, I completely agree. It's the worst when things are named too similarly like that.
Oh no, you can touch it, Andrew. You'll just die.
Are you gonna pull a grade school teacher on me? Can I go to the washroom? I don't know. Can ya? It's like,
no, I'm gonna pull a big boss. Big boss here. Abort the mission. Shut the console off now.
All right, I think we'll do this another couple times and then we'll wrap up. Sorry, what was that?
Big boss here. You need to touch the red Pac-Mans immediately now.
But I mean, I'm kind of enjoying this. Like this is it's gonna be sad that this game disappears. Although it's obviously not being played too much, so I can see why. But like, how much does it cost to have a server going just to play this a couple times? I don't know.
I mean, how much does it cost to have a website up?
Exactly.
Not that much. I mean, the cost can rack up. I mean, considering Namco and Nintendo are pretty big companies, maybe that's just the contract ran out and they just didn't want to renew it.
Yeah, something like that maybe. And that worries me. It's like, I wonder how, when the day will come that we see games disappear from the Nintendo Switch Online apps. Because obviously Nintendo's just, licensing those for a limited time. So I'll be very fascinated to see the day when it's like, okay, all the Culture Brain games are disappearing from NES Online, or all the Technos games and stuff like that. Goodbye Double Dragon, River City Ransom, and all that. So I wonder.
Well, I know the day. It's when Nintendo says, we're shutting down the Switch's online services.
Right.
Which, at this rate, will be pretty soon. This looks like a fan game? Yeah, kind of. It honestly kind of reminds me of Pac-Man Championship Edition? I think that's what it's called.
Yes. Do you know if there's actually an NES version of that now
Yeah.
that you can? Yes.
It's on the Namco Museum collection.
But people have extracted the NES ROM and you can play it on your NES flash card or emulator now. Yeah, it's really cool.
That's so cool. I wonder if that's on Steam, the Namco Museum. There's another game I was going to get on Steam recently. What were we just talking about before this? I'm trying to remember. Man, I could probably go back and watch the stream.
No.
Speaking of that, looks like Steam's got some sales going on.
Ooh.
Very addicted to that due to the Steam Deck. I know, I shouldn't be talking digital games, but hey, it's a pretty addictive thing with the Steam Deck.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a Steam Deck, of course.
Nintendo just isn't doing things right anymore. I mean, people could argue Nintendo just isn't doing. They never did anything right, but I think at this rate, they've hit the line for me. The dead end.
The dead end?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just kind of dull. Like, after this Nintendo Direct, don't get me wrong, I'm really glad that, TTYD's coming back. Paper Mario in general, the good Paper Mario. Let's hope there's not, an insane amount of glitches. I would imagine there wouldn't be. Super Mario RPG, but it just feels like, I don't know, there just isn't really as much hype anymore. I feel like I'm more so interested in, what indie devs are making.
I don't know why I thought when I picked up the power pellet it was gonna make the red guy disappear, but I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
There was also a Galaga version. Yeah, it was like Galaga 3. or something like that. Extreme Wreck. Very weird.
That's also can put in the NES.
Yeah, yeah. They
Thank you. I mean, sorry, I was reading chat, but thank you as well. Christian just said thank you, Andrew. I just bought 2 N64 controllers. Do you mean the online ones?
Wait, are those out? Are those out?
They must be.
Oh, everyone run to get the controllers!
Gotta get my credit card.
1 2 3 4 3 3 3 4 4 3 3.
Yeah.
Expiry
How do you buy it again? I don't remember the URL. Someone send it to me quick. Don't send me malware.
All right, everybody, click this link. It's definitely the real one to go buy N64 controllers.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes, they're in stock. Oh wow! So I guess they put them in stock when they featured them or featured the SNES ones.
I'm looking this up. I want to make sure Christian's not trolling us here. He comes back just to fool us all.
Has he done this before? He said he got 2 of them. Why would Nintendo allow someone to get that much?
Wow.
I don't even know if I'm opening it up properly.
Yeah, so it's there. It's there. Wow.
What should I get 60, out of all 4 of them?
$64 US though. Ooh, for a controller. Back in my day, if you wanted a new controller for your N64, it was like $20, $30 max.
It only took them years to put it back in stock. What should I get though, Andrew? Should I get the NES ones, the SNES? I'm sure you'll say NES.
I think the NES and SNES ones have been there for a while. I don't think they ever really went out of stock, or maybe they did. Last time I checked, they were there anyway. But you know my story. I say that the NES controller lags horribly for me. But I think Christian, if anything, it's funny you're back now, Christian, for the story, says that he hasn't had that problem. So I don't know, maybe I just got a faulty one. Or maybe I'm probably too picky because I played so much NES with like the real controller. I noticed even the slightest difference.
Do you have the Famicom ones then?
No, I don't. No.
Also, I think it's funny. I'm looking at the Nintendo Switch Online exclusive deals, like the things you can get, and this is just sad right here. Download exclusive games, but Pac-Man 99 isn't even on there anymore.
Why is Bunny so mad that Pac-Man 99's music is so good and it's being shut down? Yeah, for the Pac-Man like arcade games and such always have great music.
Thank you, Christian. How about 15? Was there a limit?
Well, what I'm looking at here, I can keep clicking up, and it seems to not.
Oh no, it just blanked out for me. Did they sell out? It doesn't refresh the page.
Okay. Uh-oh.
They're gone!
No, it still says add to cart for me.
Why is it grayed out for me? Oh no, I'm not logged into my. Sorry, I just made it dramatic. Now I'm the one. We're saying Christian was the one that was trolling. Now I'm the one. I was clicking the wrong browser. I'm sorry. All right, let's try that again.
Hope you're all enjoying other Andrew's escapades in buying an N64 controller.
Yes. Oh, okay, max is 4. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what it was for me.
And were the Genesis ones sold out before? I feel like they were. It says free shipping on orders that are $50 or more. So since it's $49.99, does that mean the tax helps make it free shipping?
Oh, what's $49.99?
It says free shipping in the U.S. for $50 or more, and for me, well, you said it's what, $64?
Oh, so that's not U.S. dollars. Okay, here I thought it was $65 U.S. I was like, ooh, that's really bad. Okay, 65.
For me,
Canadian.
these controllers are $49.99.
65 Canadian funny bucks.
Huh. And the Sega ones max out at 4. The sad thing is in Japan, the Sega controllers have 6 buttons. We only have the 3 buttons for whatever reason.
Yeah, wow, Christian, that's awesome. Thank you. Thanks for letting everyone know.
Well, a Christian was thanking me. He said, "Thank you, Andrew, for telling me," because I said I wonder if they're back in stock. I mentioned about that, and he checked it then because I said about how. You know how they featured the SNES controller? I'm like, oh yeah, they haven't had the N64 in stock in a while. Then he checked it. So I thought that was kind of funny how it went full circle there. Then Christian brought it up, and then yeah.
That was awesome. Christian, no, it's not. So Mario Party 1 and 2 came out on November 2nd last year. So it's like they're literally waiting a year, making us sweat it out till we get Mario Party 3.
Wonder if I could just use some sort of like one of those USB adapters to plug in an N64 controller.
Right? I have one. I should find out, and I'll let you know. Because if what's it called, a USB adapter works, I think I'd probably just prefer to play it wired than wired.
I'd save a lot more money than buying a wireless one, and you know, I mean, I don't get me wrong, they are really cool controllers, but just give them to me for free. Nintendo. I don't have money for that.
All right, one last round, because that's why we're all here. I'm gonna do one last round of of F-Zero 99.
What about Dot Cat or Dot? I don't know. Did you say there's like a whole slew of games like Dot Frog and Dot Cat and Dot Dolphin?
Is there an easy way to get to a products store page? If I press here.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Wait, actually, wait.
As I don't feel like digging through it all.
Software info. Yeah, here we go. So go to Dot Dog and press start, and then software information, Nintendo eShop.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, this is it. Now we're becoming a Dot Dog stream. Everyone has their infamous bad game. Like Scott the Woz has like, you know, like what, Fling Smash or Gex or Chibi Robo, I should say. That's a better one. Now for you, it's Dot Dog.
The description: dog.
Yeah.
This is the dog game in which you must jump onto all your foes in order to move on to the next level. This game is super fun and rated for all ages.
Bundle cats plus dogs? What is that? Dog. Oh no. Are you able to click on the developers? There's like a name that says Game Not National.
All right.
Oh, here we go. Dot Cat. So you can spend $20.
Look at these. 99% off for Rafa's World.
Extreme Race. Hope's Farm. What is R? How do you say that? Oh,
here's Dot Cat. So there's Dot Cat Milk, and then there's just Dot Cat.
Wait. 2-in-1 application driver and serial killer? What? Trope. X.
I feel like this is a creepypasta waiting to happen.
Scrap Bolts 3-in-1 fun bundle. What?
With one of these two games, you can be a sniper or an application driver. Both very crazy.
I've lost all hope for our future, Andrew. I've lost all hope.
Chubby Cat. Big Phil asks if anyone had a Sega Nomad growing up. Not growing up, unfortunately, but just the concept of being able to play a console game on the go back then. It's kind of like almost the original Switch in a way.
What's Chubby Cat about?
You can even hook your your Nomad up to the TV. So anyone who had one of those must have had a good time.
See what Chubby Cat's all about. I'm curious.
I'm scared.
You're scared? I'm a curious cat for this. This is I like how it became like a blue screen when you clicked on it. Who loves eating? Is it Garfield? Cut the wool thread? What is this, like cut the rope? This is like literally cut the rope.
Well, you can buy Cat's Super Bundle for 99 cents. It includes Dot Cat Milk, Kitten Island, Chubby Cat.
Wait a second. You can buy the bundle for all this, but yet the game, did you see by itself?
The games are individually like $10, $12, $13.
So you have to buy Dot Cat Milk Nin Cat? What? Nin Cat instead of Nintendo Ninjas?
This actually looks decent. This looks like a Mario ripoff, which I'll take it.
This is like someone's game. They made it for like a college project to try to get an A.
Yeah, this company just pumps out the weirdest stuff and then puts it on sale for like 99%, and it's like,
I want to get
why?
Chubby Cat, and I'm going to get a bunch of garbage.
It's like, what is the motive? You really do wonder if they're like mining Bitcoin on your Switch if you buy this.
Buy it, Andrew. Someone donate in Super Chat now. Give him 99 cents. Buy it.
I don't want these 5 games cluttering up my freaking Switch menu.
I wonder how much. So since it's 99 cents for you, I wonder how much it is for me. I'm curious.
All right, that's enough.
This is This is where the line is drawn. Enough is enough.
Yeah.
No more dot cats, no more dot cat milk, no more chubby cats, no more application driver and serial killer simulator.
Life is like riding a bicycle. In order to keep your balance, you must keep moving. What lies behind us and what lies ahead of us are tiny milestones. Like you can buy a notepad application for $10. Oh, all right, someone call Zoe. It's a 555 number. Oh boy.
You can get a notepad application when it's free on the Windows. Hey, I mean, that's what happens. Switch doesn't give you a free notepad application, so you got to buy one yourself.
Oh boy.
You wonder how well it actually works. Like you use the notepad application, then you close and open it up and go, where'd my notes go?
American man.
Yeah.
It's like Contra, actually.
Yeah, it's like Contra mixed with Duke Nukem. Get an SD card.
All of these have the Nintendo seal of approval.
They do, which is the sad part.
Ugh. Well, that was fun. All right, one last round of this.
All right. Let me see. I'm going to search .dog and see how much it is.
Watch, it won't be available in America or something.
Oh,
it's a region exclusive. Ooh.
So this is like actually a good game. So I don't know if you've heard of Graffle Dog.
Graffle Dog, no.
It's almost like a Bionic Commando indie game. It's really neat. It's like the dog is like a grappling dog.
That's awesome.
But meanwhile, I'm having trouble. Oh no, never mind. It's the first result. .dog. I didn't notice it. My eyes instantly gravitated towards Graffle Dog.
I mean, I don't blame you if it's a good game.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Okay. So, what was the game that was 99 cents? I'm trying to remember.
Hello, Teddy. Welcome. Oh, you mean the bundle?
Yeah.
The cat bundle?
So, the cat super bundle is $2 for me.
Oh, Canadian discount.
Why is it so much more? And there's only 8 days remaining. What is this? No! I will not spend $2. I will spend only 99 cents for your chubby cat.
All right, add it to the benefits of being Canadian. It's first on the list.
No pennies.
Okay. We found a second one to add to the list. Very good.
And free of .dogs.
You know, they're getting rid of Kleenex up here. We'll never be able to blow our nose again because they got sick of. In Canada, there's a rule where every product that comes out has to have English and French on it. And a lot of companies are just like, frick that, we don't want to waste our time putting French on it anymore. So they're just like, instead of doing that, we're just going to pull out of Canada. So, yeah, bye-bye, Kleenex.
Is that why Target pulled out?
Target had many reasons, I'm sure. But
they were a walking Target, so that's why.
Nah!
So how much French do you know, if you don't mind me asking, Andrew?
Bonjour. That's it. Au revoir. Un, neuf. No. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, neuf, dix. Yeah, there you go. That cat confirmed. That's about my French.
Yeah, that's about what I know bonjour, and that's it.
Parlez anglais. Do you speak English? That's it. That's all I need to know. And if the answer is no, then goodbye.
Vinny to the K says Andrew.
Hello, Vinny to the K. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Hope you're having a great night.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I was having too much fun talking about stuff there. I'm paying attention to the race. This has been a great night, everyone. Thank you so much to all who have spent your time here with, you know, F-Zero 99, Pac-Man 99, and of course the main attraction, .dog.
Exactly. Somehow we got into that area.
I don't know. And we found out that Americans are being overcharged for .dog.
It's a crisis, Andrew. We need to put a stop to it now. Help me. Call 1-800 stop the .dog overprices now, and you may get a compensation. a half of a cent.
LD guy. Here, baguette. Merci.
Vinny to the K. Unfortunately, I don't think you can join into F-Zero 99 unless you get lucky, because there is no friend connectivity feature with this.
Vinny to the K. Yeah, so we're actually going to be wrapping up here in not too long. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours at this point, which is more than enough time to get acquainted with F-Zero 99 here. And yeah, like I said, it would be great if there was a feature where at least a couple friends could join you and you could go into the various matches together. I'm sure that, you know, being together with a friend or two wouldn't sway the results that much. Unlike where a friend and I back in the day would play 2-player Mario Kart Double Dash, and one person would intentionally fall back so that they'd get blue shells and then they could take out the first place person. So... But with 99 racers, I don't think that's much of a possibility. So there could have been more functionality in that regard. But yeah, unfortunately, we can't play together unless it's by luck. Wow, power down. Game looks fun. Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
You know, while we're wrapping things up, Andrew, I might as well ask, what do you think will be for the next GameCube remasters on Switch? Someone I know really wants Mario Kart Double Dash on Switch.
Wow, so that's the question we're asking now. It's only a matter of time till the next GameCube remaster. Although as Nintendo's showing, they'll remaster Super Nintendo games, they'll remaster Game Boy Advance games. But if you're just asking specifically GameCube, and it has to be a Nintendo game, I have my fingers crossed for like a Billy Hatcher remaster. Why Sega neglects Billy Hatcher so much, I don't know. Definitely one of the their coolest games, I think. It's been released in, I can't really say recent times. It's another one that's been like 20 years, but I thought Billy Hatcher was great. I don't understand why it's so underappreciated. But okay, but in terms of a Nintendo game, I don't see it being Mario Kart because all the tracks are pretty much available in Mario Kart 8, and I don't think they're going to release a new Mario Kart anytime soon. There's the Mario Party games. I'm still surprised that Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD haven't shown up on the Switch. You figured maybe they would do a bundle or something. They would bundle those two together and sell it. I think that'd be pretty cool. I've been in the mood for some more Wind Waker, and I don't feel like setting up my Wii U to do it. And of course, I could play the GameCube one, but the Switch would be nice and convenient. Plus, it looks beautiful, so that would be neat someday. But what other titles?
Wario World.
Wario World. Hey, there's a cool idea. I like that.
A lot of people want a remaster or Wario World 2.
Or a Wario World 2. Yeah, the first one a little bit short, which is why it's hard to justify the big price that it goes for these days. Oh no! Oh no! Just gotta kill someone to get their power here. Whoa! So yeah, I mean, if they re-release that, that'd be awesome. That'd be really cool.
I mean, we're looking at it right here. Something that could, like a big one that I keep hearing rumors about, F-Zero GX.
Well, there you go. Right, that would line up well with the release of this. Excuse me. Vinny to the K. You signed up to the Switch Online for the first time because they made you at the Nintendo store buy all the classic controllers. Really? Like you were at the Nintendo store? Made me at the so you went to like a physical Nintendo store, and they wouldn't sell you the controllers unless you had online, or like you bought them online. Regardless, though.
Sure it was online, because I'm pretty sure those are online exclusive.
Although the Nintendo World Store in New York is always kind of weird. It's like things that are supposed to be exclusive and stuff they get.
I've never been to that store before. Have you?
Yes, I've been to New York twice. Once in like 2010, and then again in like 2012. So it's been a long time. I know before that it was the Pokemon Center store. That would have been cool to see, but I went to a whole bunch of Pokemon Center stores in Japan. Pretty much every major city in Japan has a Pokemon Center. It's great.
So Vinny to the K said it was in New York.
Nice! See, I knew there was some shenanigans going on there. They get all the fun.
I wonder how they would register that. Like, you have to get, like... Well, there's, like, a QR code thing I know you can do to, like, check in. Did you know about that on your My Nintendo account? Like, there's, like, a QR code you can bring up on your app, have people scan it, and you get, like, platinum coins at certain locations.
I did not know that. Although this is reminding me of a story I should tell.
Do tell.
Okay, so, people may know it's currently the 40th anniversary year of the Nintendo Famicom, And there's a really nice Japanese website set up that I believe I shared with you, where there's a whole bunch of a history of the Famicom, games that came out different years. Every week there's a weekly question that they ask. It'll be like, which Famicom game had the best music? What Famicom game do you think of when you hear the word Nazo, or translated the mystery? What Famicom do you think of when you think of red cartridges? So just cool things that you can input there. And each month, about in the middle of the month, so it must be about time for another one to release, there's a video that Nintendo releases to their Japanese YouTube channel about like the Famicom game shop, where they just stand around in this set that looks like an old Famicom store. And they just talk about Famicom memories and stuff, and it's really, really, really cool. And one thing they also do on the website every month, and they share the results of this during that video, is there's a monthly Famicom quiz, where they ask like I think 10 to 15 questions about Famicom games, and you have to answer them. And it's not just like who is Mario's brother, but it's cool things like look at this image from Super Mario Bros. 2J. Which of these blocks has a vine in it? Like really cool things, and they've been showing the results for this in those videos. So I'm like, oh man, I gotta enter this. This is gonna be so cool. So I waited until the allotted time, because it's only for like a 2-hour span. Once a month they host this quiz. So I'm on the website and it's like, no, sorry, you have to do it on mobile. I'm like, okay, well, like, hey, pull up the mobile, find out how to scan the QR code. Oh, sorry, you have to be in Japan to do the quiz. Like, freaking oh, and just like you, because the quiz was at like 7 p.m. No, it was like 6 p.m. Japan time, which was like 7 a.m. our time. So I stayed up all night to be able to do it, and then I couldn't do it. I was like, ah. So yeah, but that's my story about exclusive Nintendo things and QR codes.
That's awful. But I mean, that last part, the story you mentioned before about, well, you said about like the Famicom 40th. That's really cool. About like, what cartridge do you think of when it's red? I think of the of Mother.
A Mother, yes, exactly. I should go back. I wonder if I can pull it up here, and I'll tell you the different standings. Mother, Wild Eye, you'd be happy. Lots of red cartridge. I personally exactly. I personally voted Rockman 2 as the red cartridge that I think of. But yeah, just cool stuff like that. It's awesome.
I forgot again. I'm sorry, but what is Lot? What is the goal of this game?
So these balls drop down from the top of the screen, and you have to move them around in order to drop them into sort of chutes that each have different point values assigned to them. So it's kind of like a puzzle game essentially.
Okay, interesting.
Hopefully I'm logged in on this laptop. I'm not, but okay, let's see.
That's really cool though, Vinny to the K. Thank you for sharing about this story, and thank you for joining us during the stream. And congratulations on getting your Nintendo controllers.
Very nicely done. Ooh, what do you think of... Why am I drifting down? There we go. So the weekly Famicom question is, when you hear adventure game, what do you think of?
Zelda,
there you go. Oh, the last question was video game with the best background music. I think I voted Mega Man 2 for this one as well. Number 1 was Dragon Quest 3. Number 2, Castlevania 3 Japanese edition. Third rank was Mother. So there you go.
Okay.
All right, what was the last question before that? When you think of Nazo, Atlantis No Nazo, of course, was number 1. I think that's what I voted.
I thought a better one for adventure game, Wario's Woods.
Oh yeah. That's just probably more of a puzzle game.
Yeah.
White cartridge. Where's the one I was telling you about? Sports game. That was longer ago than I... Which question was I looking for again? To share with you? Oh, the red cartridge one, I think, to find out where Mother was. That was an earlier one, so I'm keep going back. Oh, Mother number 1 with 16% of the vote. There you go.
What's the second?
There's one called Moero Pro Yakyu, localized as bases loaded.
Okay.
Excite Bike was number 3. Rockman 2 was number 6. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, just cool questions, right? Like, I love this website, and I love what they're doing for the Famicom's 40th. Unfortunately, we probably won't get anything near as cool for the NES's 40th, but...
There's a very odd Famicom game I have. The box, I should say. Let me show it to you really quick. It's a game that would make more sense to advertise this in the US like this. It has a tan cartridge.
Sorry, what's this?
I'll send it to you here in a moment.
Okay.
So this is a very. So let me just send you this box. And what do you think of like how they advertised this game? Like I feel like this would have been better to do in America.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so that's the Famicom Wars, and it has like a cream-colored NES card, I think. Like kind of like creamus or like you know, like army-ish, like really light green.
Exactly, and they for some reason they chose to use American soldiers as the box art. It seems.
It's really weird.
Like what did they? Where did they get this art? You can see the flag as well. What flag is that? Like, it looks like that might be like the one of the nations in the games. Maybe, I don't know. Are these real actors? Is this a real picture?
You gotta wonder, right? Wild Eye asks if I like Summer Carnival 92 Rekka, one of the rarest Famicom games out there. A shmup. I think I might have played the ROM once years ago. But yeah, you know, I'd love to play that someday. Track
that was
and
a game you
field.
could bought in the 3DS eShop before it closed.
Really? Even the North American version?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Actually, I'm not 100% sure about that, but I know the Japanese version definitely.
But Vinny did the case, so you had to stand at the sign and sign up on your phone. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome that you have the Nintendo World Store there and you can do stuff like that. Very cool.
I want to go to the Nintendo World Store someday. You're mentioning how it changed from being a Pokemon Center. I think it still is in some ways a Pokemon Center because they have a lot of Pokemon merchandise.
Oh, for sure, yes. Yeah, I think it lost its official Pokemon Center branding like 2005 or something, so it's been a while.
Alright, yeah, that was a really good stream. Well, I should let you be the one to wrap it up, but I know we can get one more match and...
Sorry, what was that?
Was this our last match, or you can do another one?
Yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to wrap up here. That was really fun. I've put your channel in the description, and you're of course welcome to. I might still have it as my Control V, maybe not. Let's find out.
Unless it's .dog as your Control V.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely check out HackinQuackin's channel. He does retro stuff as well, some modern stuff too. Just really good gaming content.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm hoping to upload some more stuff here soon. That F-Zero one really put a fire under me and made me want to make a video on that. I definitely could have done something better, but I'm hoping to make more highly edited videos like I used to in the past.
For sure, right? It's all about finding the time and such, but yeah, thank you so much for joining the stream. This has been a lot of fun. Really cool to check out this new game together, and yeah, it's just been a great time.
Thank you so much, everyone, for subscribing, and thank you, Andrew, for inviting me. You know, as an avid F-Zero fan, someone who's played a decent amount of the games, I love the series. Just nice to see it back. Once again, is it really back? We get a Battle-Royale game. Should include it as a side mode for, say, F-Zero GX HD or something.
Yeah, well, that's it. Now that you say that about F-Zero GX HD, maybe this is kind of, you know, whetting your appetite for something like that. So you never know.
I've heard a lot of rumors about F-Zero GX is coming. Like it's supposed to be coming. According to Spawn Wave, he also said the N64 Classic was coming too. So
yeah, you never know, right? You just never know.
Exactly.
Oh, Ruler Ray, you came at the wrong time. No, hi there. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, we're just wrapping up our 3-hour F-Zero 99 stream here. But don't worry, we'll be streaming again soon. I think at the very least Monday I'll probably stream some more Mario Maker 1-1 World. So at the very least, hopefully see everyone again then.
Yeah, and good luck with that, because I joined last time and you're having a fun time with the acorn.
Oh my god, that level, that was rough. But see, that's the thing. If I had like looked up a tutorial for it, it probably would have been 10 times easier. But I'm doing everything like legit blind, so I just add pain, needless pain to my experience. But everyone's saying bye in the chat, so we'll wrap this up again. HackinQuackin, thanks for joining. Definitely check out his channel as linked in the description. And yeah, hope you all have a great night.
Thank you so much once again, and everyone else have a great rest of your night. Take care, and of course, keep playing F-Zero.
You're very welcome. Bye, everyone.
Bye now.
And Christian says, good night, Andrews. love that.
Thank you, Christian. Good night to you, too.